welcome to the island. Welcome to the island, please be polite. I know you heard about it. Like, share, subscribe, real adult conversations, always a vibe. Please don't make a fool when the wheel get you right, baby. Welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Baby, welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Baby, welcome to the island. Please be polite. I know you heard about it. Like, share, subscribe, real adult conversations, always a vibe. Please don't make a fool, and the wheel get you right, baby. Welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Baby, welcome to the island. Welcome to the island.
Salute, beautiful people. Wait a minute, I don't see my bubble moving. Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Shit, I don't know. Let me check. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Oh yeah, okay, I can hear myself. All right, at the top of the chat, Shakra King Black the bushes. Okay, baby, thank you. Go ahead and hit the like button if you're in here and share this out. Tell somebody that Brenda's live and she's giving her 2 cents. Baby, the real unpopular opinion lives here. It does live here. Baby, I had to go live. Do you know why? Hey, Jill. Because every time this topic is spoke about, there is a myriad of panel killers who hit the panel to self-insert themselves in, wherein we can't even really hear from the people who actually, thank you for sharing multi-sector, hi baby, because y'all already always putting yourself in the mix and we can't really get to the bottom of it. Or as Big Baby says, to the nitty gritty. Y'all up there making everything about you. Can we get to the what the real topic is that's been going on in these multi-sector streets? And that is Stacks in China and China and Stacks. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate you. And then we'll talk a little bit about Limon. Okay? Now, the real unpopular opinion about this multi-sector debacle is why y'all so mad at Stacks? Why are y'all so mad at Stacks? Right? Because you guys are running through saying that Stax was not your friend, right? She was just a YouTube associate. Okay, Jill, they're sending pictures of their booty holes to people that are not their friends. Just YouTube associates. They're sending pictures of butt plugs in their booty. Okay? You guys. And shout out to Ish at least for coming through and stating the truth. I have, like, look, Zoo, I have a new appreciation for Ish. Yep, Jill, get on in here and don't you leave, Jill. Stay right there, goddamn. And I got a few minutes today. Why are you mad at sex? You know why, Blue Check Baby? Hi, honey. How are you? Don't stay right there, Jill. You know why y'all are mad at Stax? Because Stax ain't your friend, right? So you think that Stax owes y'all the what a friend would? Y'all didn't know that girl. Hmm? Zoo, she the only honest one. Stacks red jaw down to your panties, your pantaloons, and your socks, your dirty socks, because y'all don't clean your floors in your house because you're on YouTube all day. Okay? Y'all are mad because Stacks told the truth about a lot of your favorites. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. can, can Brenda talk? Yeah, can Brenda talk? Because this is YouTube and I know people, you get in where you fit in, right? But y'all mad at Stacks because she told the truth. Y'all said Stacks ain't your friend. So she ain't your friend. Why are y'all bothered about her opinion? Cause she said it. Y'all mad cause she was honest. Huh? I was listening. What Stack said wrong? Black, I don't know how you and Pretty Trucker sat on a 3 hour call with anybody. I don't know how you did it. That girl had a lot of energy. Y'all would have been drained. Can I also say this? Was Stax messy? Yeah. All of y'all are messy. 24/7 on a 365-day basis. So y'all running through chat. Yes. Do you know what I said was messy? Now, because messy is what messy does. We're all a little messy, right? So it wasn't really that. We're all messy. Stax was messy. Okay, that's what we do. Hi, Cheese. Happy Monday, y'all. You know what I find just past messy? SRT Ken was one of my moderators, but he didn't really, he wasn't really showing up because SRT Ken likes the mess, like a lot of people. They don't really like me. I don't open up and have panels of people screaming and yelling and dragging kids and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really with that. So y'all know if y'all come over here, you're not going to get that. I might give my opinion, but otherwise we in here to have a little fun, okay? Maybe a little mess and a little other stuff, okay? But I'm not with that ish that y'all do over there. Y'all be doing too many raggedy things, getting your pages grabbed and taking and all that. I'm not. I don't have time for that, y'all. I don't have the energy or the time for it. Okay. SRT Ken. Hey Sheila. Sheila, I miss you. I'll be going looking for you when you're going. I'll be going to look on your page, see if you post it. But the real deal, Shamir, and Ghetto, you stay right there, Ghetto. You stay right there because I have something for you too. Stay right there. Okay, good to see you, Sheila. Okay. Um, SRT Ken. The way that I was sick in my stomach, there are only a handful of men really in the multi sector. I mean, they run through the chats. We have subscribers, right? But the dusty behavior, the passing of bones and the dragging back and forth and back, and he's on a tirade to tell people about China and China's messy and China's bad and China. Ken, Ken, do y'all wash or eat or take walks? I just always thought of Ken as a different person. Yes. And Ghetto, when I get up in the morning and I see you on a panel at 7 and 8 o'clock because it comes up in my feed, I think that's messy too. Love you, Ghetto. I love you, men, but y'all messy. Y'all are messy. It's just a little. It's just a little messy. Y'all, but Ghetto. One thing you are, you're messy in front of the scenes. You're not messy in back. And I do get that. It's a different kind of messy when you running through the back chats with pictures and photos and talking. Like, I can't really get past like that kind of behavior. There are really some dusty elements. Right. I do know that, Ghetto. And Ghetto, I be out in these streets fighting for you when I can because they be getting it fucked up. But yes, exactly, Ghetto. I do know that. But he in the back chats. And why does my bestie keep saying, why is Cupcake saying that SRT Ken is in a wheelchair? Is he? Is he disabled? Not that I care, but I don't know. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt of like why he was doing all of this mess in this damn Discord, right? The way that Stax was lining y'all up, not a cam up, y'all doing a cam up in the Discord. Y'all didn't see that coming. You ain't see that girl was lining you up. Hmm. What she was doing. Y'all didn't see it? Huh? Yeah, you try to help. You can't help China. China got to want to help herself, okay? And my thing is this. I want to tell y'all that I saw this coming weeks ago. Because every time y'all meet somebody new, y'all go, I'm riding with this one. We locked in. Locked in with who? Who? You was locked in 3 times with separate individuals, and we got to the same place. Because every time you lock in with somebody that you don't know, now y'all later come into my, we weren't really friends, we were just YouTube associates. Y'all send pictures of your ass crack to YouTube associates, pictures of your titties or whatever, then y'all falling out, you're not friends anymore. Y'all could do whatever you want, like y'all tell us you grown. You grown and trying to have to give it to you. I like the fact that you don't let anybody punk you on these panels. Okay? Because here's the thing. I told China before, when I don't know initially when remember when the things happened with her and Big Baby and all that and the recording, right? I told China Stop letting people talk to you like a child. Hit panels that you, well, actually, I told her to stop hitting panels. Be selective about where she goes and sit on her own panel and pop her own shit. That was me. That was the advice I gave to China initially. Okay, but if she is going to hit panels, I'm glad she's not letting people talk to her crazy. Because let me be very clear and the clearest about this. I don't give a what I did. Who are y'all? Y'all could never question me the way y'all questioning that girl. You could eat some ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which you guys probably will like because you're all a bunch of freaks. Okay, hey King James, right? But I would never let you. I don't care if I'm wrong as the day is long. Go cuss and talk crazy to your mammy who didn't raise you right. I wouldn't let y'all question and talk to me like y'all do in China. What wouldn't happen? Wouldn't happen. And she is wrong in many ways. And the problem that I have, the biggest, hey James, is this, right? Why are you still having conversations with Staxx after this debacle? I'm confused as to like what she apologized or how she jumped the gun and this whole thing is stupid, right? And parts of me, and I'm telling you, the intuitive part of my womanhood, right? Me being a woman, thinks that, hey, Indigo, hi, honey. I think that China and Stax played in our face a little bit. Hey, Pumpkin. I really do. I think that they brought us to the circus, and a lot of y'all signed up to be part of the circus act. hmm I think that China and Stax ran through the multi sector. Lisa, Salute, honey. I think they made a mockery of the multi sector. Okay, Indigo, you got it, honey. I'm gonna be here chatting for a few more minutes. Let me get my beverage, honey, because I just refilled my beverage. You hear that? So I heard early this morning because y'all don't sleep. Was Stacks wrong? Stacks said y'all committed. Y'all are committed to YouTube. Was Stacks wrong? Everything that Stacks is saying, y'all keep proving this girl right over and over and over and over again. Right? Why y'all mad at what she said? Because she said it? Because y'all don't be honest with each other about some of the ish that's going down? Hey, no, I don't care, child. Y'all gonna be forever be mad at that girl for giving her. And y'all running around here with all in your titles because y'all stole it from me, right? My unpopular, unbiased opinion. Y'all don't give no damn unbiased, unpopular opinion. Because if you did, y'all wouldn't be running around here being so damn mad. Jennifer at Stacks. What did she do? Y'all act like she betrayed friendships, long built friendships. No, she said what she felt. That was her honest opinion. What y'all mad about that part for? Now she got a little raggedy. There's some stuff she said that was a little raggedy, right? Okay. She also got information from people. How she got that information? Jennifer, girl, you see this farce? So I heard this morning while y'all was up at 3, 4 a.m., right? That China said that she had a special guest. Now I don't know why the hell Stacks would be a special guest to you on your panel. Show everybody to drop that she was going to drop them or to drop down. They dropped down on their own, she said. So the Stacks could get up there. Now riddle me this. Why in the hell would Stacks get special treatment to come on China's panel? Right, Jennifer. Right. The way to play it in our face, I'm telling you, parts of me feels like though some of this stuff did happen, that a big part of this was a play. You can't get me to feel like this wasn't a play. Cause y'all came out here popping your shit and stacks this and stacks that, and then China told everybody else, you drop your receipts first, drop your balls. What? What? Then even this morning on Lack's panel, still trying to preserve people's integrity about the pictures because I wasn't gonna say who put what pictures where. Girl, you're being dragged to and fro from east to west, north and south, okay, on this YouTube app. I'd be telling on everybody. I don't care what y'all say. I'm a civilian. I'm not a snitch. I'd be telling on all you bitches. Okay? I don't care. Honey, we're gonna take this shit out with a bang, okay? When they came and they started playing with me, China, you up there still trying to preserve people's integrity? I don't give a shit about what. Y'all want to play? Honey, Indigo, the way I would have lit the motherfucking fire and I would have burned the fucking house down if y'all would have played with me, like how y'all ganging up on China. What? What are we doing? Oh, this is what you want to say? Boom. Boom. Honey, we would have had a show and tell. We would have show and tell, bitch. Uh-huh. You want to see a dead body? Yeah. You want to see a dead body? Yes, Indigo. And you know I would, honey. Because they've tried to play with me on this app. You want to see a dead body? Stop, girl. What? Well, whose picture was it? So and so. It's like when y'all tried to play with me. Oh, you worried about me? What I'm doing? What about what you're doing? Mind your goddamn business, okay? Yeah. And to go out and be like, oh, you worried about this? What about that? And what about this? And what about when you did? Yeah. Okay. That's what I would have did. The house is already on fire. Throw in some more kerosene at this point. Everybody, oh, she's a snitch. Oh, shut the hell up. This is a YouTube app where y'all act like y'all don't have any good goddamn sense. No integrity reigns here, and none of y'all are friends. Now, all of a sudden, why she told and she's a snitch, and like, I can't even play with y'all because y'all are so full of shit. Who Indigo? Wait, who's Ann? It's like part of it y'all want it to be moralistic, but the other part of it, y'all, what do y'all want? It's no in between. I can't get with y'all what y'all want to do on this app sometimes. Right. It's still at this point. Are you with me, Jennifer? When I say I still don't understand what the hell happened. This is where we still at. Where are we? What really is going on? Why was Ken waving his little bloomers in the Discord, waving the flag? Watch China, watch China, we don't really know about none of this shit makes sense. I got to be honest with you, right? Everybody in love with Ken. Y'all was attracted to Ken being messy. Raise your hand in the chat if you're a woman who's attracted to a man who's messy. Y'all like messy men? Hmm? Y'all like men who drag bones? Huh? Right. And everybody's demonizing Staxx, but Ken is running around here acting very feminine. I'm sorry, Ken. They said you're attractive, but I get turned off very easily. Huh? What did y'all find attractive about him when he was jumping in people's DMs warning them, warning Miss Parker about China? Ew. Ew. Hey, Shakim. Hey, y'all. Now I see Shakim. Word on the curb. Okay, what you call them? Glitter boots? ZX's tooth fell out on live. Shout out to ZX. Better use some of that poly grip. I don't know what y'all use for these teeth and fake tooth assists and whatever you got going on. Anyway, handle that scandal. I'll be looking forward to Shakim getting that Look at Shakim and his get that poly grip. Honey, sometimes don't they have the extra? Because my grandmother had the dentures. She had the dentures. And I think the grip is more poly now. Yes, his tooth done fell out in the go. Welcome to Paradise Island. Shakim, they nasty. They got butt plugs in their booties. And then I hear the booties aren't looking exfoliated because y'all too busy online. Y'all can't even exfoliate your booties. You probably got coochie hair that looks like the all great outdoors. You ain't feeding yourselves. I ain't seen, except for Big Baby, okay? Not nary one of y'all putting out Easter pictures, but I don't follow a lot of y'all. But do you know what my friend sent me? I was getting pictures of them celebrating their kids and Easter egg hunts and All of this kind of stuff. And do you know what y'all were doing? Sitting on YouTube all day, arguing and hooting and hollering and fussing. Did y'all buy your kids an Easter basket? I don't know when y'all had time to give it to them, but yeah, I am almost positive that most of the people's kids in the Mo3 sector watch themselves. No, they don't exfoliate the bushes. When would they have to exfoliate? They're gonna miss something on YouTube. They're gonna miss something on YouTube. And Jill, they said that the butt was not exfoliated. Shout out to Ish because I have a newfound respect for Ish because she hit the piano and she popped her shit. He said, yes. She said she didn't talk to these people. Yes, his tooth slipped out. Shakim is getting on the ones and twos, and he'll be putting out some footage soon. Shout out to Shakim. Hey, baby. There goes my boo. Hey, Safe Haven. Good to see you. Now, I have to warn you. We talking about booty holes and butt plugs today, okay? So I'm sorry, y'all. It might get a little risky in here, but there's nothing I can do if I found myself right in the middle of a sector who they said that they were calling it the pussy cord, Drina. And then I saw, I think it was a tooth. Shakim's in the chat. Shakim, will you speak, baby? Now I saw Mysterious call it the dick cord. What do you think, Tannis? Somebody else? Who? A dick cord? Jennifer? The pussy cord, the dick cord. I don't care what it is. I don't want to. It, as my bestie would say, it probably was musty in there. Very musty. Very musty. Yeah. hmm I guarantee if you put down the phone, turn on some water, make it hot, make it real hot, suds it up. Let's just see ya. Hi, honey. Yeah. Get in there and wash. Get that bar of soap out in the loofah. Scrub. Get down in and through there. Follow it up with a scrub. I have a process. It's a Diddy court. Yep, Jennifer, it is. You're not talking about no, but you, Jennifer, Jill, don't tell me what you're not gonna do, Jill. Every time messing with Jill. Jill said every goddamn time I come in here, there is a process. I even have a back brush to scrub my back, okay? Until I can get somebody to scrub my back for me, okay? hmm Yes. Whichever the bushes, you are taking up too much time for these women. These women can't do all that because that means they would have to be away from the YouTube. They go to sleep with it on, they wake with it on. There's some of you who I'm so sick of seeing you on panels, I don't know what to do. I go to sleep at night, you're the last people I see on a panel. I don't care if it's 9 p.m. Okay? Because most nights I am pleasantly doing other things, happy to be doing other things. Okay? I need my mind stimulated. I wake up in the morning and on my ride to work, guess who's back on the panels again? That's why y'all money funny. So let's get to that. Let's talk about that. The word on the curb is that Staxx was being generous to people behind the scenes because she was being asked for money. Now, can I tell y'all what Brenda thinks happened with Staxx? Now, Staxx ain't the perfect one. She's not. But Staxx made it very clear that she got tired of receiving phone calls from y'all at ridiculous behind God's back hours of the morning. Y'all was codependent on that girl, wasn't y'all? Driving her crazy, Staxx. I'll tell you this. A lot of us have made mistakes coming into this most respect sector, befriending people that we thought were normal, only to later find out that they were demon seeds and codependent, alcoholic, pill popping, drug users who stole from the anyway, they are just we have found out the hard way that some of these people were not normal. And if you come into YouTube and you don't know how this red app works, you'll be quickly thrown in and fed to the wolves. You'll find it that people will lie to you about why they need money. Every other week, they'll be DMing you and messaging you about another need and how much money and we need money for this and can you help me with that? She got sick of you motherfuckers trying to drain her for cash and energy. That's what I think. And I could be wrong. Uh-huh. Okay, DeBushy, thank you for bringing that up because I want to talk about that. I want to lay that on the table real good, okay? Because I want to send a word out, okay? I want to send a word out. It scares me watching how some people on this app really don't have. Right. We are. Yes, Drina, baby. But I think that that girl got sick of you, and that's why that girl started crashing out as she did on that call. I think that y'all overwhelmed the fuck out of that girl. But listen, here's the thing, Staxx, you didn't do your due diligence. You came in and you locked yourself in with a group of people, and you found out the hard way that these people were codependent and they were all YouTube out and that they were on YouTube kicking it like they had money, only to find out behind the scenes that these people were financially inept. And you know how I could tell people who are financially inept? I don't care how big and bad or how much money you say. If you sit on this app and you argue and you scream with strangers all day, I know you don't have money because money is energy, right? Do you feel me? If you're somewhere being evil all day, I know you're poor, and I don't mean that. You are financially deficient. Indigo, I'm talking facts. Yeah, thank you, baby. It is. You can't argue with people and be evil and throwing out evil energy and staying up all night, and then you're gonna tell me that you're wealthy. Look at Jennifer and Indigo. This is why I like these girls. Money is time and energy. So when y'all be up here talking about I got it, I know in my spirit I never believe y'all. So I know that y'all was in the back acting stacks for money. And she probably got sick of y'all needing money all the time. Now, if I'm wrong, put me out of business. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe y'all weren't codependent, sitting on the phone, calling that girl all the time, asking that girl for money. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe that I am. I don't believe that I am. And y'all didn't expect that that girl was going to come to YouTube and air y'all out. It's the ones who know that you know these fools for. Yup. Yes. Right, Drina. It's so crazy to me. Maybe now you guys will invest more time into your career and your future. You ladies are in your 30s. It is time now to curate what your future is going to be like. And I'm sorry to say, in order for you to do that, you will have to disengage from YouTube and platforms. Leticia, my boo, and Leticia be having some good lives over there. 12, the Bushes, can you imagine where their lives would be right now? Y'all in this chat giving good pointers. Do you know where their life would be right now if they put that much time into their real life, into their relationships, into their children, into building up some kind of financial wealth, having multiple streams of income? What if YouTube goes away? Child, that money I get on YouTube, sometime it can't even pay a bill. I'm in Nueva York, honey, baby. Y'all know it's expensive here. Jennifer, we know this, okay? It's expensive here. Curate your future. What do you want to do? This has to be a hobby until it can't be a hobby because people are finicky. And this is why I want to make right. Do you have a 401k and retire in any stock? Okay. And shout out to Booster, who is the reason why I opened up my account last year to get that rolling. But I already have a pension and a 401k and all of this and whatever, you know what I mean? But it's not about me. That's my business, right? And I don't come on here bragging and talking about that kind of shit, okay? Because I had to cultivate that, y'all. I had to work hard. Do you get it? And I have to work hard every single day. Every single day. I can't sit on here and play with y'all or sit on panels all day. But let me tell you something. You better not hit me in no DM asking me for no damn money and you sitting on panels all day. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. because I feel away. And this is what I feel like. Come on, Indigo. Because this is what I feel like y'all was doing. And then I feel like Stax was like, bitch, you've been sitting on panels all day. And you asking me for money? All of the people that I closely associate with on this app are all working people. I love them. And the people who know, know. The people in my circle who know, they know. Okay? You can't sit on panels all day and then want to hit up people asking them to help you. Are you okay? Because there are people out here working hard to make lives for themselves. All of this shit can crash on YouTube tomorrow because of social media. And people are finicky, Drina. Do you hear me? And this is why I want to say this to Big Baby because I know that she has a lot of relationships on YouTube. My baby, please be careful with these people, Big Baby. And I know a lot of people feel certain ways about Big Baby, but I worry about her the most because she has a lot of older people around her that I don't know if I feel like they tell her the right things. But I also feel like this, Big Baby. When you have friendships with people that you've met on YouTube that don't really transition fully over to real relationships, because I've done that with a few people. I transitioned YouTube people that I've met over into real life relationships, which means that if I ever decided not to be on YouTube, those relationships would continue because they're not dependent on YouTube. And I say all this to say that if something happened on YouTube, those people would not continue to support Big Baby. Hey, Tony, baby. Yeah, Jennifer, I'm telling you, I feel bad for Big Baby because I feel like in her heart she thinks that some of those people are really her people. But I think that a lot of those relationships are dependent on YouTube. Jennifer, I pray that that baby, that Big Baby finds relationships outside of YouTube that really care about her. Because I'm telling you, Big Baby, if you fall out with some of these people on YouTube, it's going to affect your relationships with them because I don't think that they're real. Because none of my real friendships on here are dependent on anything that happens on YouTube. Nothing. It has nothing. If I'm not on YouTube for 2 or 3 days, granted, I'm still speaking to all of the people that I have real curated relationships with. And most days we don't talk anything about YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't think that Big Baby has that. I don't think she does. I think that her relationships are built around YouTube. And that's problematic to me. She did. Absolutely, Jennifer. And so they talking about Big Baby said that she wanted to fight Staxx. Big Baby ain't fighting a motherfucker. You hear me? Big Baby gonna go somewhere and sit her ass down. Okay? Because she's still on probation. That's what she gonna do. But you listen, a lot of people don't listen to what Brenda says. You know, the more logical approach. But the steady logical approach is going to keep you out of jail. Babe, Jennifer, well, this is why I'm telling you, I don't believe these people. You know what I also was thinking about today? Y'all act like the only people that y'all could do services with are on YouTube. That when I'm telling you this morning, I was troubled at some of the things I was hearing. Why y'all only have to go to people on YouTube when y'all need services for certain things? Nothing that I require on a monthly basis is serviced by anybody on YouTube. What? I don't even want to deal with people on YouTube in that capacity. And no offense, but oh, so and so, you should go to so. No, I'm not ever doing that. And I don't care if y'all feel offended. I don't want to be dependent on anybody on this app for services. And I think that's bad because, no, it's not bad. Listen, the Bushes, this is a real unpopular opinion because y'all are going to say things to try to make your people feel good about stuff. I be seeing y'all a long way, some of the weird shit y'all be doing. Y'all, thank you, Jennifer. It is bad news because you know what's going to happen? As soon as Big Baby falls out with those people who are helping her, baby, they come into this app to talk about how much they helped her. Big Baby, find people outside to love on you and to be there for you. Because it's the heavy dependence on people from YouTube. It's not a good thing. It's not. Come on, the Bushes never. I won't, and I do taxes, the Bushes, and you know this, right? I refuse to do taxes for the greater part of YouTube. I refuse. Look, they all snakes. They are, and they are. But you choose your snake. Yeah, they choose your snake. I just know y'all better not play with me if I ever help you. Just leave me alone. I be actively trying to get out of your way. If I see y'all grandstanding on YouTube after you've asked me for money, I block you. Go be great. And I'll never discuss it. I promise you I'll never discuss it. Just don't play in my face because I already told you I'm a Sagittarius and I will light this bitch on fire. Let's go, Tony. Tony, put it out there. I'll never do it because I understand that we all have been in need, right? But I don't need y'all all rich on this app. I've never seen anything like it. Hey Alex, y'all all so rich. But then behind the scenes, y'all be get I be having to block y'all. I still like y'all though. I still like y'all on panels and stuff, but I don't want to be around y'all. I can't fuck with y'all. Y'all behavior just be raggedy. Just stay away from me. Okay. Yeah. hmm Now I'm absolutely trustworthy. If I've ever had to do anything financial for you, if I ever had to do, and I have. Now the Bushes, I've done a lot of stuff for some people, for people on YouTube. Right, 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 Jennifer, that part, right? So I've done a lot of things for people, and it'll never come to the front, never. Well, it won't ever come to the front unless you play with me, right? And I don't mean play with me like you say something crazy to me, because you can, right? We could. These people do the weirdest shit, especially when they feel guilty. They'll say weird shit to you, okay? It'll never come. I've done. People have needed me, and I've been there for them. And then they'll come to YouTube and they'll start grandstanding. And guess what? I don't get into arguments about that shit. I just actively block and move on my way because, baby, you got it. That shit is insulting. Do you know how fucking insulting that shit is? Are you the fuck okay? The richest broke people ever. We all trying to make it. I don't care how much you make. We all have to make responsible decisions every single day. I don't care how much money you think I have or don't have. We all have to be responsible. Even the people who make what some people consider more money. Because I guarantee you, even those who maybe make a little more still feel like we should be making more if you've been honing your craft for a while. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I can't. I think Black has another hour to play. I don't even know. I think behind the hands, LX. And at this point, okay, I definitely think China's, keeping a lot of people protected. And I told y'all already I would have burnt the house down, but I guess she's still trying to hold on to some of these raggedy relationships that she has because I don't even, you know. You want the link? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes and I gotta check something. We sure do. You know what I mean, Jennifer? They have tried. The way I was over there telling, I went under Lex comment section and I said, "Play the goddamn." This is before he played it. Play the goddamn live. The call. I don't know how Lack and Pretty Trucker uh did that. And listen, Big Baby's mad at Pretty Trucker now, so I guess they had like a minor falling out. Because Pretty Trucker didn't think that Not on My Watch would call down and report on Big Baby. Pretty Trucker, do you know who Not on My Watch is? She literally calls plays with government agencies for a living. Girl, Pretty Trucker, we gotta catch you up, sugar. What are you talking about? Hey, Roasty.
Yo,
What?
you can hear me?
Yeah. Oh, you sound a little different, honey. I almost got you up out of here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, don't.
But
Yeah, I just
like I said,
came.
I feel like they protecting a lot of people and it just keeping it between them because there's no way that they all go behind the scenes and do that.
Yeah, Shakim is getting it together. Now, Alex, were you surprised to hear about people passing around coochie and booty
I
pics
mean
and then
that
the
that's
Discord?
that's that's their business, but no, because that's what was said was the basis of it. So when I
Hey,
remember
Libra.
when he first said it, the problem is nobody haven't met up. So I believe if they would have met up and crossed the lines, it wouldn't even came to that because then
Can I
if
be
they
honest, Alex? I think that these people are all, I think there's a name for it. I think they all stay in their house like little hobbits and like they hide behind their screens. Like, I don't think that all of these are normal people we're talking about, Alex. Like how you be out in the streets, like how you get outside, like I'm sure. I don't think that a lot of these people are active in that way.
absolutely
Because
not.
you know why? Because this is not normal behavior, what we're hearing about.
But if you think about this though, whenever somebody popping or new, they just go over there around them. It's people that's been
Facts.
around.
Come on, come on.
They
You
just go to
talking.
they go to another country. That's why I said when another person pop up around here, they're gonna just go over there and do the same thing. Now, how fast it come out, that determines on them. But I don't blame Staxx for like with them.
Thank you.
She played the YouTube game with them. For somebody that they
Right,
said was new, she played the YouTube game with them. They went back behind the scenes, giving out other people information, and then she switched
right.
it up on them.
And
Can
I
you,
agree. Now, this is what I said earlier, and I don't know if you were in here. I said I didn't think that Stack did anything wrong, but I'm saying what Tony said. I said Stack came into the game, and she didn't really pick her crew right. She didn't know those people she was getting involved in was going to be codependent. And Rose, I'm gonna get your ass because I don't know why. But
that's why I
Rose,
said
you always in something. Go
Discord
ahead.
Rico coming soon.
Not a Rico. What?
And the fact that they all still look, this
Not
the
a
thing.
Rico.
I ain't gonna say it's a place somewhere in there because they all still communicating or reaching out, like to try to make sure that the right stuff that people want to know is not getting out.
Now, tell me what you
J-
think about Stacks in China still being a communication and her hitting China's panel this morning.
I mean, she did. Can you blame them? Shit, they both did. They was getting threw up under the bus. Well, before they was the first two culprits, and then shit, they basically saying they don't give a damn or care about it, but they is making them look the worst. I don't think they want to look worse. They want everybody that was involved to look equally bad too. That's my
This,
opinion. Like I said, just but I'm saying, just think about it though. If people have met or if they have crossed paths, they ain't really just been put out there on display yet. Like what I'm saying, they kind of cool and protecting that. But anybody else that haven't met each other, you expendable. You didn't hear that lady Asia saying the shit she was saying. This ain't the first time. They been
what
doing
Lady
this
A
shit.
said
I
was her
said Asia,
paragraph.
Asia, Asia said this ain't the like she was saying some shit back in 2024. Some shit. Like with different shit. But that's why I said these people be doing that shit. They be trying to group. Hold on. Okay, so you know how when certain content creators get into it with each other and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they picking sides or going over there doing stuff. and linking up off of other shit and talking. And when these content creators may get cool again, or
Mhm.
whatever they do, they be feeling some type of way about it because they've been using their YouTube fingers typing so hard. They gotta go get their shit off. Yeah, they that's where that shit come from.
So what about SRT Ken being in so much goddamn mess? Now listen, I can't say that I was completely surprised about Ken because there's some very over opinionated men that be in the chat that are such like ew, you guys give me the ick who do that kind of shit. Like why do y'all have so much to say in chats?
I
Like
mean,
god
it's
damn.
everybody is entitled to their opinion though, Brenda, at the same time. But we all
Mm,
look, this is what I'm saying. When you pledge
mm,
your loyalty or allegiance, that's what mess it up because you on here for you cool with these people, but then you might be saying this or speaking on stuff that don't need to be spoken on. Like if they was cool with Big Baby, none of them should have spoke on her. No sort of way, none of that shit. Should have never spoke on it. But that's they true
mm,
feelings of how they been feeling.
mm. Hey
So
P.
big baby has a right to feel the way she feel and go off as she see because these people supposed to be cool. They come and sit around her all
Yeah,
the time.
Big Baby was not wrong. Big Baby was not wrong. She's in jail. Got people calling down to the public defender, whoever, talking about she was doing HIPAA violations. Now, I said on Mahia's that I was questioning how Staxx got had so much influence over there on China's panel so fast. That shit was always weird to me because in my mind I was thinking, who the fuck is Staxx? Like, where does this lady come from? Like she's sitting on a panel reading HIPAA records and like
It's a lot of, but that's a part of that shit that all come with doxing. When they dox and stuff like that, shit, what you do to others will come back on you. So just pay attention. If y'all
it
don't want
was crazy
nobody,
roast.
y'all don't want nobody speculating or observing everything in your life. Just be careful. But that's it.
Yeah, and I think that she right. No, so yeah, it was Gina and then wait, it was Asia, Gina, who else? But y'all running around here. Remember China was cursing us out on her community wall about her friends and saying if we didn't like who she fuck with, then we could I said, well damn,
But I'm gonna say this
what
and say
we
this
do.
again. Like it again, these people see people when you a new content creator and they see you and you're not familiar, they're gonna run around and try to be up under you, give you all
Yeah.
the information so you can have the advantage in going at people. And then when
Mhm.
they expose them or put them on Front Street, they try to go hide and tuck their tails.
Because Ish hit the piano, and I have a new respect for Ish. I can't lie. Because at least she dropped her balls and came and hit the piano. She said that was her ass or whatever. I don't know. I didn't see the picture, Ish, but they say you need to exfoliate, honey. Just go ahead and get off YouTube and, go ahead and lotion up that ass, whatever you need to do. It's not my business, okay? Y'all nasty. Y'all real nasty. Um, but, at least Ish did what she needed to do. But now everybody's falling out. Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
can't.
they was never real from the jump. They was fake kicking it. That's all they
Well, she
was. They
said. Well, that's what E said. E said that she don't speak to these people off of YouTube, but she's sending pictures of her butt
and
with a butt
Discord.
plug and Discord. Is that crazy? I was
But
like,
at
that
the
shit is
nah, but
crazy.
look, Brenda. So say if okay, so I'm gonna say if the lady Tony Montana was the biggest content creator, right?
Uh-huh.
We subs of her.
Hey, Reed.
Look, the subscribers be getting mad and getting their feelings about what people do, and they be starting these little subgroups talking shit or however they be getting a vent, and that's the problem. Instead of just watching it, this is entertainment purely. So you only supposed to watch it. They be getting mad and feeling a certain type of way. I understand people donate money. They feel like they contributing, so they feel like they have a right to their feelings and their opinions,
Mm,
and that's where it become a problem.
yeah.
It's all every most of the time having it been about some type of money transaction or anything. These
Mm-hmm.
people start feeling like they can tell you what to do, what to say because they giving you money. When you don't, I ain't,
Mm.
I'm not saying you don't support the content creator, but y'all be trying to control y'all money with these people and tell them what to do on the panels, and that's not right.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It, But
All
I
right.
think, like, I think if they would have, no, I ain't trying to the little ones. I think if they would have showed, if that would have came out first, as far as with anybody little ones getting showed,
Hmm.
that's when I think a lot more would have been put out so far. But nobody ain't really just been putting the pictures out. It's not like the old days of how shit go around here. If if
Right.
if if the pictures would have came out first and everything, then you would be getting a whole bunch of explanation and why this and all that. Because again, when I went on the panel the other day, I said, wasn't these? It's the same people that was involved with the last little shit last year. Then it makes sense because they all running the same pack. They get mad, get into it, and then get back cool.
Yeah, it was something about a ward. Oh God.
Oh, hell no, hell no! I'm finna go take a shower right
She's
now.
she's yeah, go ahead, Alex, because I'm not gonna be up
Oh,
here too
Wart?
much
Oh,
longer.
Wart? Who the fuck
But
got a
she
Wart?
did. Tony, what did she say? Tony, weren't you there? Or something about an extraction or something?
No, it's a skin graft
Skin
correction.
okay. We don't know what that means. What?
That's
Anyway.
what her ass gets. She always talking shit to people in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
That's
talk, you
do you realize how that's so much information? And if you had that done, why are you sending that to somebody who you are not in an intimate relationship with? Why does she have a skin tag on her ass?
but
Where'd that come from?
again,
Mm,
I don't think it was just them two ladies that was up in there
I don't either.
doing that. I think it was more. They just ain't got put out there, and that's why I'm pretty sure they probably still behind the scenes now, still talking and trying to figure
I
out how
think
they
so
gonna do
too.
shit.
Absolutely, I do. Based on just um what I saw in the chat, they look like people are still cool with each other. And like Jennifer, like why would you send that to somebody that you're not in an intimate like? Why I don't I'm why did she have a skin tag on her ass though? Ghetto, I don't know. I don't want to hear about this butt plug anymore after today.
Well, wait till the Mo 3 case over with. It's gonna get worse around here. 'Cause it's not gonna be
Yeah,
really
because
too
they
much.
never have nothing else for them to talk about. And I want to tell you, I'm so sick of them talking these conspiracy theories about this Moultrie case, just
Nah,
like
you
they
can't.
did with the Dolph case. I'm sick of them.
But I just feel like that's gonna be the basis of it, unless another case get talked about. But yeah, they gonna most
Yeah,
definitely be. It's gonna be a lot of that shit because there's nothing else to talk about, and people gonna leave. I would say just leave as soon as they get
bye.
the guilty verdict. Move around because it's gonna be Slime City season 3. Yeah, season 3 of Slime City around this joint.
You think they're gonna be trying to take people out of here? I mean, they love trying to put each other in jail.
It's gonna be free for all. It's 2022, 21, late 21, 23 all over again.
I'm sick of these weirdos. I don't know. Maybe she should just go to a GYN, Tony. Like, do y'all go yearly to your GYN? Because why would you still have that if you go to a GYN? My appointment is coming up next month. Not that it's any of y'all business, but go every year
But
and go get that coochie checked.
if y'all want to get the truth out these people,
Yes,
just read the chat. As I said the
I
other
I
day,
agree. I agree that chat be chock full
if it was
of information.
when I locked in the other day, I was just fixated on it. That's why I was like, hold on, I can't keep reading this bullshit. I'm finna hit the panel.
Right.
Then that's when it was like, okay, they all started hitting the link and spilling on themselves. I said, yeah, y'all be up in the chat self snitching, trying to get ahead of y'all selves. And then too, I ain't saying just pay attention to it, but when everybody be cool, just people be in the chats. And then when it's a fallout, they fall back. And then there you go. There go your culprits right there. Really, 1, 2, 3,
Well,
like
you
legit
can
women
ask
say.
the doctor. It's on your butt. Honey, you telling me you can't ask your OBGYN about a skin tag on your butt? You absolutely can. What you mean?
What is this?
Okay. So if they
So
can become frequent during pregnancy, then you can ask the doctor about it. That's all
maybe
I'm saying.
she
Like
ain't wiping her ass correctly. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
so sick of all y'all in
Or
here.
maybe she shaved her ass or some shit and pooped and it got
Not a
whatever.
hairy. You saying she might have had a hairy ass?
No, I'm saying Boo Boo probably got right there with a Hereford
Now,
shade fruit.
Rose, why every time somebody coochie or something come up, why is your name always in it, Rose? Let me drop this link again. Rose, let me tell you something. I warned you already that I don't want you involved in no more shit.
But again,
Why can't you stay out of shit, Rose?
I
Why
feel
is it
like
so
this,
hard?
Brenda.
Yes,
I feel like this. As
yes,
adults, you should be able to do what you want to do, but at the
you
same
can.
time, you gotta pay attention to the people that you are hanging around, you amongst, and if you feel like they solid or you can trust them, then cool. Other than that,
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
who am I to tell somebody not to do that? I used to see the women on Fig and put them on camera.
You did. You absolutely
So
was out there minding those women's business while they was out there trying to make money,
yeah, so
getting in the way of sales transactions. Mind your damn business.
yeah,
That's
that
what
did.
you
Like I
do.
said, when I first seen the shit last year, I was like, damn, they finna do the Discord. Like, that's what's gonna come from it.
There's nothing good becomes of those discords. I don't care. Yeah,
Anytime it's more than two people doing something, is guaranteed to be some chaos.
I'm bothered. Hi, honey. Independent. Rose don't know how he gets in it. That's what they like to do. Okay, so you wasn't involved in this, Rose, because God knows you don't need no more scandals. Yeah, Jesus, no. We got Wu showing her breast with sauce all on it. I am sick of it. Do you understand me? Sick of it. It's too much. Okay, Rose, that's good to hear. I don't have a lot for you. Okay, guys, so let me talk really quickly about this lemon thing.
But all
Jennifer,
right, salute, Brenda.
okay, salute. Okay. Here Brenda goes again with her unpopular opinion, right? Lemon has been taking a little bit of a hiatus. He's been on his community wall. He decided to take a little few days reprieve. Maybe he's drying out. I don't know what Lemon is doing. I hope Lemon is enjoying the time as Easter with his family. I hope he is like I said, drying out, thinking about his life choices and everything else, right? But when I come to YouTube, guess what I see? Guess what I see? Y'all guess. Look at you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, and Father. I appreciate you for your support so very, very, very much. Thank you to anybody and everybody who oh wait, that's wrong. Thank you for the money. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, let me say this about lemon, okay? Yeah, you like it or love it. I don't care, okay? No, I have to do this, okay, Jennifer? Y'all wanted that man gone, right? And now that he's gone, it's still a problem everywhere. He's on everybody's community. Where Lemon's gone and Lemon, y'all want him gone? You know what? You know why I say that to say, Jennifer? Y'all don't want Lemon gone. That's the tactic you use, right? It sounds good. Y'all don't want that man gone. You actively you love the chaos and the toxicity that is with the back and forth with Lemon. You do. Now Envy went live because he wants to mentor or help women. Now, I just be coming to YouTube sometime and I be looking at the stuff y'all do and it just pisses me off. Who did that man ask for your help? I've been telling y'all for months. Lemon has not asked not net. Let me see how my grandma would say. Not near one of y'all for help. Thank you, the Bushes. His pictures on community walls, his pictures on thumbnails. I barely want to put that little lemon in my title. I didn't even want to do it, okay? Y'all want that man gone, and then when that man is gone, y'all are sitting down, putting together mentoring and how y'all want to help lemon. Mind your business and leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. If he's somewhere chilling out, hanging with his family, not on this app, being a terror, as y'all said. He's not anywhere being disrespectful to women because that's such a problem with all of y'all who keep going to his panel to be disrespected because y'all fucking love it. You love being disrespected by Lemon. If you don't have a mob going against him, because y'all hate everything that Lemon does, then y'all sitting on his panel. The link is pinned, baby. For a $2 bill. Aggie, what's up, Aggie? Like, honestly, at this point, this man can't win with y'all. Yeah, he wanted to help him. It annoyed me so bad. No, apparently they never filed the charges for Lemon, right? RY never did it. I don't think she did it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think RY ever did the charges, right? Isn't that ridiculous? Now Envy is happy because he can start putting Lemon's name. Look a tree. Salute tree. Tell me hi. Now that he can start putting Lemon's name back in his title. Now he wants to help him. And I want to say for the record, Lemon, I mean Lemon, Envy literally threatened you on his live in his title the other day. I don't understand how y'all get mad at Lemon for a threat and then proceed to threaten him. What? You were telling Lemon you could do this the easy way or the hard way. Are you threatening that man? Why are these titles so aggressive when you're discussing people? If that man is gone, which is what y'all said y'all wanted, right? Y'all wanted Lemon to fuck up out of here. He's disrespectful, or y'all wanted him to stop being disrespectful. Well, he can't be disrespectful if he's not going live, right? Or if y'all not opening up your panels for him to sit up there and be disrespectful because y'all so disrespected. I feel so disrespected by Lemon. Oh, Lemon's in the back. Let me let him up. If y'all don't go to hell, see, y'all can't play a player because I be seeing y'all a long way. Y'all can't play Brenda. You don't want that man gone. You love the back and forth toxicity of what it brings. Okay? Yeah, a threat with a threat. Jennifer, a threat with a threat. You know what I mean? And it's okay if you like the toxicity and like to be cursed out, but the man gone and it's still a problem. Oh God. Hello, Joseph. This nigga. Now, Shakim, I got to tell the truth, auntie. I can't. Like, why that man want to do a mentoring program for Lemon? Y'all just be irritating me. I don't understand it. I know that's up to everybody, but that man's name was in too many titles for him to be gone. If he's a problem, stop giving that man airtime and go talk about something else, right? Or if y'all trying to pull him back out into the streets, I mean, do what you may. I mean, I don't know how to call it. This is weird. Listen, Shakim, when I saw your title this morning, I was cracking up. But that man was over there threatening Envy in his title, Shak. I mean, I'm threatening Lemon in his title. Oh, Lemon, we could do this the easy way, the hard way. What? Didn't you just say he threatened R and Y? Now you threatening that man. Golly. Now y'all want to do a mentoring program to who asked you for this? Who? No, y'all couldn't mentor me. Not near one of y'all could mentor me for anything. What it I know I've missed a lot because I've been over here. Let me see what I can say. But now he wanted to mentor Lim Lim. See, Jennifer, are you reading this? Wait, I can't. Oh Lord, you guys tickle my soul. Cause where? Who? Shakim, who asked for this here? Who asked for this mentorship here? What is going on? I don't. It's whatever. Honey, poor that. Facts, Tony. I just Tony. Sometimes I come out to the YouTube streets and I am befuddled and confounded. I am betwixt and between. What are y'all talking about? This man is somewhere. Look here, I'm glad you hit the panel because Shut him. Shut him. What be wrong with these people, man?
I'm telling you, Brenda. I'm like, what in the shepherd's pie is going on around here, Brenda? What in the MAGA bobblehead slash Jim Jones Christian cult is going on around here?
Oh Lord. So wait a minute. So can you tell me what's happening with um with MVRY and Ness? Why did you say it was like they building a cult? What's happening?
Oh, you didn't see it? So
Mm-mm.
she interviewed Ness No Flash on her channel
Mm-hmm.
yesterday for Girl Talk episode 3.
Okay.
And they talked about the good Lord and the good Lords for 2 hours.
Oh. Oh.
And it just felt like they was trying to start a church. I don't know, what was they trying to do, chat? Y'all tell me, because that shit was weird.
Not a church.
The whole church. Led by Ness and Arnold.
Oh, thank you for the cash app, baby. Y'all really love me. You really love me.
Yes, we love you, Big Brenda. We wish you
I
would come
love you.
live more, but we know you're booked and busy.
I know. I love you. I love you back. But unlike the rest of these degenerates, I can't be asking people for money. I gotta go get my own. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I can't be like. I refuse, Shakim, to be out here in these streets. Look at one bother. Look at one bother for real said.
What they say? The devil knows the Bible. Okay, sure does.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Listen.
most funny, Brenda, is that Ness didn't know the Bible. She was quoting things like, you know how Medea be quoting the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
And she'd be like, 1 Thessalonians 15:99, and Jesus in the third apostle.
What? I think
it was too much.
No, wow, that's interesting. I did see R&Y over here in the Mo3 sector being real slick in the mouth about Big Baby, but get it where you fit in.
Really? Not Miss Innocent First Lady.
Being really little slick over there. I saw you, R&Y. I said, what R&Y doing over here? Well, I mean, I think maybe she's gonna start doing sector, talk, or maybe she's gonna be talking about things from the Mo3 sector. I don't know, honey. I said, oh, look at her when she started coming over around these parts.
I thought she was too scared for all of this ratchetness, because wasn't she calling the police because Lemon threatened her 3 weeks ago? So why would she go to the Mo3 sector and be talking shit about Big Baby who just got out of jail? Make it make sense.
Well, she was just being really slick. Somebody was, I think, doing a little review on Big Baby, and I happened to be passing by. She was being a little cute in the chat. I said, "Oh wow, look at this! What you doing over here?" I mean, we can go wherever we want to, but get for these Mo3 sector streets, girl. That's all I'm saying.
They are all just so crazy, Brenda. Like, have you been watching?
Which part?
I don't know if you've been watching. I think you were kind of talking about the Lemon part. What is Envy doing? Because last week he said he was about to call Adult Protective Services and Alcoholics Anonymous to get him into a treatment center. And now, I can't even say it. He over there with Rick Reed trying to do what exactly? I'm just...
But do you understand why that doesn't make any sense? Only because just prior to that, he was banned from the panel because he was a threat to R&Y's safety.
Right.
So that's why I did that little PSA, because I was like, are y'all playing in our face? Because like at this point, like, are y'all playing in our face for content? Because I literally thought that man really posed a threat on that lady's life. And then now to turn around, it like, what did I miss?
I think it had a lot to do with drugs, baby.
Oh my God. That's why I was
even like that sex. I'm just
not as drugs. Cause like, How do y'all flip the script? Y'all, you got people over there just fully involved and invested, right? The next thing you know, I'm going through the YouTube streets, come across Envy's live, and I said, "Is that Lim on the panel? Can't be, Shakim. I know I'm not seeing right. Can't be. That man is a threat to the safety of that lady." I don't know. I just, between the Moultrie sector and that shenanigans, I just feel like, can y'all stop playing in our face maybe for a few days? Because this is nonsense.
That
I
is
don't know.
crazy. Come on.
Right. It's just a lot. But to each his own. If he's doing a 12-step program for women, good luck. I don't. I'm vibrant.
Not a 12-step program.
It seems like he's putting together some kind of a 12-step mentorship program. So, more power to you.
So you gonna
Um,
mention the dude that was trying to harm your old lady?
I don't. Did Lemon ask for this? I never heard him.
Sure didn't.
Lemon was just on his community wall telling people basically to go to hell if they don't like who he forgave. The fact that he's forgiven, go to hell. Basically, if you don't like it, he don't know what to tell you to do. Okay.
Yeah, sure not. I mean, if he wants to be VS Bish, then let him be VS Bish in peace. I don't know why. I think it has a lot to do with LGI and Clyde Diva because they was talking last night and they was saying that they want Lemon to denounce VS because it was going around that VS was going to interview his mama. So
Wait, when was this?
last night,
Wait. So VS is like now, recently, like in a very like she's gonna interview his mother like now.
it was discussed. So he was calling BS and talking to his mama, then talking to BS again. It was a lot. But BS said today she is not going
Hmm.
to interview his mama. She
Okay.
said she don't want no parts of it. But his supporters are not happy with him being a moderator for the person that called CPS on his sister. Like nigga, you gotta expect people to give you some pushback. You apologize to the person that P bombed you. Come on now.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say this. Even though I understand what you're saying,
Hmm.
Lemon is a what's the word for him? He is a different creature. He's something like I've never experienced. He's different, right? Lemon is not going to denounce the beef sector for the black sector. That ain't happening, Captain. Y'all can wait all day. It's never happening. Okay? He's not gonna do it. Hey Malik. Yeah, so them even saying calling for a denouncement. Lemon would literally be ending his existence by trying to do some crazy stuff like that because they are going to go full throttle. They are going to end him.
You think they already did? Shit.
Well, you know what I feel like? What I feel like, Shakim, I feel like as much as we feel like people have, like, there's always another level these people can go. I don't know. But I don't think either way, I think he would be biting off. I don't think Lemon would ever denounce its sector. It's
Yeah.
stupid. Why would he do that?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're asking to denounce the whole
Hey,
sector. I
Malik.
think the yes in particular they have a problem with and moderator for her. But like she said, he's her bitch now. So we have to
No.
accept it.
Well, we pick our battles, and I guess that's he chose what he chose. So thank you so much, Vibrant. I hope you had a great holiday weekend.
Oh, so Brenda, can I be messy for a second?
Okay. I'm scared. Wait, what?
Okay, so who's going to get monetized first? We got Trish, who's now known as Culture News, and we
Oh
got
God.
we got YouTube cameras who got demonetized on Easter for reused content, and we got Krista, who claims that this was about taxes. So, who do you think is telling the truth, and who's going to get monetized first?
Oh, first of all, if they all got demonetized, and you're right, unbothered, that is absolutely correct. Then they all have to wait that, what is it, the 90-day period anyway, right? Unless they make new channels. Like you have to wait that 3 months. before you can apply again.
Correct.
And I just want people to know who don't know, YouTube usually does sweeps. So when you hear other people getting demonetized for reused content, check your content to make sure that you don't have the same, because they usually do sweeps. They usually do it at the very end of the year, like November, December-ish, and at the first quarter of the year, because they're trying to get their books in order. I keep warning people. So if you hear of another content creator that's had that happen, check to make sure that you don't have a lot of reused content, because they're trying to sweep everybody. So if they do what they need in the 3 months, who do I think would get monetized first? It's a toss up for me between Trish and YouTube cameras, only because I don't care about that other lady. I don't really care for her. So yeah,
Does
it's
she
probably
even care for herself?
no,
Clearly not.
don't, it doesn't seem that way. Child, what I saw on a panel the other day was just downright shut down. The things I be passing by in these YouTube streets, and the way that these women sit on panels and let men talk to them so disgusting and talk about them. I just feel like, that's how these men see you. That's how these men see you. If they can sit on a panel, right, and talk about which one of them could have the ability to F you first, and you just sitting up there, let's go, Tony.
Not
I
Tony
feel
got demonetized with the cash app. What's your cash app,
see,
Tony?
Tony, I don't think my friend is monetized.
I got
I'm sitting here trying
demonetized
to.
with the cash app too.
Oh, that's right, Tony. Let's get us all right. But that's what I came by in the streets earlier today. I hit a little replay of a live, and baby, they was sitting on a panel talking about which one of them can F her first or second. I said, oh my
Wow. Are you talking about just Penguin?
God. Uh-huh. I literally saw and in my soul, as a woman, in my soul, Shakim, that I would never let no man play with me like this. Let me get up out of here. Cause have you lost your fucking mind? Yeah, I just let's go vibrant on it. Let's go.
When you're that thirsty for attention, I think Krista, because I was just listening to them at Pizarro's and they was talking about verbal abuse. And she was telling these stories like they were good stories or like they were flexes or like, Corey talking to her crazy is a plus for her. And she wants to promote it. So I guess for her,
No.
being cussed out by a man is better than not having
No,
any
thank you.
interaction with a man, period, I guess.
Hey better eights. And okay, I'm gonna answer this in a question, Malik. So here's my thing. Yeah, Kim, I'd rather be in a chat with 5 people than to let people keep playing and talking to me crazy just for views. And I've always been that way. And it's so a lot of people can't come over here because of that. There's people blocked from my chat, and they're big content creators because they can't come over here because you can't play with me like that. Like, are you fuck crazy? I didn't grow up like that, so I can't cosplay on YouTube to let men talk under my clothes and to play with me. Like it literally makes me ill. I'm
Yeah.
not ever letting that shit happen for views. Like, you know how these people will open up their panels now and have all kind of weird shit with men going on. I'm not doing that shit over here. So let me answer Malik. Malik, do you think the B sector Brenda, do you think that the B sector ever turn their back on women? I answer that really fast. No. If they don't turn their back on PDFs and other degenerate men who talk crazy to women, they ain't gonna turn their back on women. Okay. And do
Okay.
you think Shaquem? Oh Now I'm gonna let Shakim curse you out, Malik, because why did you say that? You see what he said, Shakim? He
I
said,
don't,
do you think Shakim will ever get over Lemon?
mm.
Malik, sick of you.
Well, I don't sit up on his panel every night like Malik does. And I
Oh,
also don't feel like there's anything to get over. I mean, I just do commentary and they can't take it. I guess they want me to never speak on him again. But he talks about me just as much as I talk about him. It's the beef sector. So if you don't like it, bitch, go back to the R. Kelly sector. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, damn.
Okay? But when it comes to Malik, Malik got so many problems. I don't even want to hurt his feelings. But I'm gonna leave him alone.
Malik, I didn't even see that that was the second part of the question you answered. A senior citizen passed around a pathological lie and a dizzy nizzy. I can't. Right, unbothered. Right. If they get rid of Lemon, they got a whole lot of people to get rid of in front of him. Please.
I feel like they
Please.
already turned their back on him, though. I mean, okay, so in the
You think
position that
so?
he's in right now,
Mm-hmm.
he can't make money. Well, he can make money. He just can't make it on the back end. So that's a big thing. Also, he's on what, channel number 6?
Oh,
It's his own
yeah.
sector. Ness and the finessers and the flaggers. That whole flag team was a big sector flag team. How do
Yeah.
you think that channel went bye bye? The big channel, not the new one, the main channel. So
So
I feel
can
like,
he not get monetized on this new channel, or what's going on with that?
well, I don't think he can because the last time he got monetized, the channel was gone within 24 hours.
Oh, so you think they waiting for him to get monetized and get him going?
Yep. And then Jay Dunn says she's waiting. And I don't think Jay Dunn has that kind of power. I literally just think it's AI because when you fill out that paperwork, he said he sent in a video and he sent in his ID. So they like AI has scanned his face, they have scanned his ID, and they have his social security number. So I don't.
Hmm.
How do you monetize when AI can scan you instantly and identify you? I don't know. I don't think you can.
Yeah. Look at Jill said she think he's waiting it out. Thank you, Vibrant.
Waiting what
Yeah.
out? He been going live for what, 2 months with no AdSense. So Lemon knows that he cannot get monetized. So, so to me, I feel like the beef sector has turned on them. They're just
Malik,
tolerating them at
stop
this
it. Yeah. Well, I just feel like, and I know this. No, this doesn't sound crazy. I just think sometimes the crazier, the more toxic these people love it. They like the toxicity of it. They just kind of do. Because you know what I've watched on Lemon's panel? I've watched the same people rotate in and rotate out. The people who complain the most have been part of like squads going around, only to end right back up on this man's page. So I don't know. Do you know what the only thing I think that would probably put him at a disadvantage if somebody else new comes into the sector? Because you know how people are mostly go along, get alongs, and they usually just wait for the next biggest thing. And I think that's the only thing that would probably pull a lot of people away from him if somebody else new comes into the sector. Other than that, I think people are just going to fall into the same routine with him. No lie.
I agree. Yeah, the panelists like Lady Soup, she gonna be there every night. Kenola gonna be there every night. Uh, Ghetto, Ghetto said a million times he would never be back, and he was packing his bags and lifting Ghetto and going to the Dominican Republic, and
Wait
then
a
they.
minute. You are a fool.
He said they disrespected my woman. I ain't never coming back. When he was back over
God,
there.
you know, ghetto. Ghetto. You know, I love you, but ghetto. When ghetto says that, I be like, ghetto, be right back. So is gonna be right back, but it's whatever. Uh, um,
Keep it going. Keep it going. I want him to come live for my entertainment. I mean, it doesn't get more entertaining than your mama coming home from work while you laying in the bed and yelling at you and telling you to get in the shower. And then you
my
say,
God.
I already took a shower, mama. And she's like, woo, oh my God. You hit my nose. Oh,
That's
Kurt. Oh,
insane.
Kurt. Oh, Kurt. And then she like, oh, now you got to go for real. The mama was like, now you got to go for real, Glenda. Have you ever? You probably never had your mama talk to you like that, but I have
Never.
because I'm a man. So we be doing a
Yeah.
lot. But
I know. I do. Listen, honestly, I do know that about boys. My nephews and godsons. It's like I don't know what is wrong with boys, but you not a 30-something-year-old man, no. But I feel sorry for that lady, but also, it's her house and she's in control of it, so nothing can happen there that she doesn't allow to happen, unfortunately. But I know it's got to be hell because like she's already lost a kid. And so I know that's got to be like a really hard situation for her to be in. Like,
yeah,
or watching your son be drunk all the time. That's got to be painful for that lady to see that shit. And then even with that said, y'all are constantly playing on that lady's phone. What the fuck?
that was sick
I
to me,
was,
bro. When they started calling the police, I'm like, I don't even like women, but I'm not gonna call the police on him and his mama.
yeah,
I don't care that much,
it's too
you know.
much. Well, that lady's job and stuff is being affected. Like, I feel for it, but here's the thing is that, like, that's his responsibility. Like, they're doing that because of him. And, like, if I felt like my family's life was at risk or their stability for their employment, I don't care anything about people saying that I'm a pussy or whatever or she's a coward. I'd be gone because I'm not gonna let anybody play with my family. You know what I mean? So I think just on that, I would have to like I don't want people playing with my family. You know what I mean? Because they don't deserve it. Those people, and you know what? It's a look at Mary. It's a lot of people's wives and mothers and stuff that I feel like are are collateral damage in this. Because like she's not the only mother who's been cold. All these people's mothers and sisters and families are being affected by this stuff, and these people have not done anything. It's not even their fault, but now because of your shenanigans, these people's shenanigans on YouTube, now your family has to be stressed and cold at work and at home, and these people just trying to live their life. Hi, Auntie, I love you. But yeah, it's really
It's too much.
terrible.
And it's too much, and it's a shame to me that he would disrespect his mama after all that she's been through. And he said that basically he was going to leave and move out and go back to the motel, right? Now,
Oh my
mind you, he had
God.
already bought a motel for a week and came back, called his brother while his brother was at work with his pregnant fiance to come pick him up and take him back to the motel, then took him back home, then took him back to the motel, then took him back home. So the
Okay,
whole family
Auntie.
at
Good.
this point,
No, look at Mary. I'm listening, Kim. Thank you, Mary. You're
that's
so
it.
amazing.
Yes, come on, money.
Come on.
You
Come on,
like money
money.
over here.
Money on the floor. Hey. Money on the
I
floor.
like being over here. It's money over here.
Let's go. Money over here. No, but like all this foolishness with families, and I think, maybe it's salacious and to hear the calls and to do all of this stuff and to you know what I mean? But here's the thing. If my mother ever called me and told me if you don't get your ass off of that internet or if you don't stop that, the way I'd be stopping, I had a healthy fear of my parental units, of my mother, my grandmother, my great grandmother. So if they told me something, even as an adult, I would get in line. Do you
Hmm.
understand me? And it's not to say like, oh, your mother can tell you, hey, that's right, Tree. I just don't understand how, like, once your family is affected, how you still to continue to carry out the same behaviors online. Like
Right,
I would be so embarrassed.
man.
I would be so embarrassed, Kim. You like imagine like your mother or grandmother calling you and be like, "Oh, they played a recording of you dragging." I'd be wanting to literally go into a ball and die. Like what?
Oh, the trauma of it all. Especially your
Yeah.
mama just a witness like mine. Mm-mm. You don't want that. So, hey, I hope the brief sector checks is working. But the thing is, he's not even getting a check. So at this point, I really think some people will sell their families out
They
for.
well we've seen it. We're seeing it in real time.
Mm-hmm,
We're literally seeing mothers being rolled up on. Do you okay, let me just say this. Somebody rolled up on Ken Nola's mother, right? Remember
mm-hmm.
that happened recently?
Yeah, wasn't that
Julie,
Tina?
right. Can I tell you this? This is why I know that something maybe like these people are not messing with like some little off. They could have hurt that lady, Shakim. The fact that they could get that close to that woman and
Mm-hmm,
he was not there means that your family is out here in the streets unprotected. Facts tree, his mama.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
The way that I'm somebody not going back home. Y'all pull up on my mama. It ain't gonna work. That means that if that woman had ill intentions, Shakim, and hear me well,
mm-hmm,
that could have been that lady's end.
mm-hmm.
Are you crazy? And we don't even like think. Like, I feel like these people don't take any of this seriously until they have to take it seriously. When I heard that, people are thinking, "Oh my God, let's hear the recording." That lady was out in the world unprotected because a person from YouTube felt a way about something that was happening to her and Ken Nola and pulled up on his motherfucking mama.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse what?
In what world?
In what world? Unbothered. What world? Like that. So this is what I'm saying. Like these. Come on, Jill. But do you know what that also means, Jill? We have to operate differently. We got to start operating differently because once people start pulling up on your parents, baby, we cannot do the same things. But
Right.
I think that these Shakim, these egos, and there's a whole lot of narcissism. These egos so big on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
that people aren't willing. They're gonna die on that sword. These people are not willing to be like, all right, you got it, baby. What is it taking from me to say, you know what, you got it, you got it, because you're not gonna play
I've
with
seen you
mine.
do it. I've seen you do it many times. Ignore the fuck out of people.
I sure do. Because Shakim, you let me tell you one thing about this one. This is a solid one. Shakim don't play about me. I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, fuck him, fuck him. I don't, bitch, please. Like, ain't no way. Sometimes you gotta let these people have it because
Exactly.
there's gonna be somebody not like Sheena and they're gonna get angry because I think these people are lunatics on this app. Mm.
And then he's only gotten worse since. So to me, that just lets me know nothing will change you. Like nothing will change you. I mean, he
Right.
just called Audio Sister last week. I mean, it's still going. He called Audio's mom. So he wanted Audio to feel the pain and the embarrassment and the shame of it all. And then he ended up, opening that can of worms for himself again. So it's not looking
Because
good.
there is like this fake win, like there's this fake trophy that
Yeah.
these people are trying to attain to be the biggest Billy badass or whatever. And in the end, somebody who don't have anything to do with this shit is going to pay for it. And oh well, child,
Audio called that man's sister at her job. So you know how nurses, you can call the floor or whatever, and then give the name of the nurse. I just
hmm
cannot believe that she was that accessible and that her job was that accessible. Like that's crazy.
yeah, yeah, I did see that. I don't like at all what's going on between Audio and Ken at all because as far as me and playing with vulnerable children, I hate it so bad. I hate so bad when kids start getting involved. But when I say that, people tell me the B sector is from the cradle to the grave, right? So they say anybody can get it. However, I can't get with that line of thinking. I can't get with men playing around with children in certain ways. It's gross to me. And I start thinking all types of other weird stuff. Y'all start playing back and forth with mothers and sisters and children. And I don't even know what to do with y'all when they start doing that crazy shit. I really don't. It make me start looking at these men a little strange. Because I don't even know like how people's mind can be trained to go certain places. Yeah, Jill. I just
It's
can't.
already
So that's
it's already in them to be this way. The internet is just amplifying
see,
it. That's all it
I
is.
feel the same way. Kim, I really feel the same way because I just want to know like how can your mind go in these places? Like how is your mind so free to go there? Do you think that if I heard a man saying some of the things that these men say, I could date a man like that?
Yeah.
Ew. I would be so turned off. But honey, not on this app. It's almost like the women gravitate towards domestic violence, people with domestic violence records and felons and this all violent felons and stuff.
You
Like
could be a 40-year-old crackhead rapper. Sister gonna love you.
what?
So buddy's gonna love you too.
They just be gravitating to what I don't listen. To each his own, honey. If that's what you want, just don't come on here later talking to us when he's beating the hell out of you because you knew that man was an abuser and you signed up for it, honey, and asked for just the supersize package. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, they asked for the Rob Rags package, extra large, with a side of New Era King. So
you
it's not
know,
looking good. It's not looking
and
good. But
Daria over there arguing with New Eric King about Easter. If y'all don't go sit your asses down, please. My God. What the hell be wrong? Oh, child, Daria. Mm-mm-mm. Honey, that is a mess over there. I mean, for real.
did you hear
Every
about
now
the
and then.
bed?
What about the bed?
Apparently, New Era King broke her bed, so now she got to sleep on the floor.
Kim, this is why I will always stay committed to your community wall. Because when I come back over on the side of YouTube, Kim keeps me connect. This is why I know what the hell is going on. That's why we was over there by B-Sec the cartoon, and he said that ZX2 fell out. I was like, where's Shakim? Because I know you got that footage. When?
Oh yeah, we
Wow.
working. We're working.
My
Absolutely.
goodness.
It's a lot
Oh
going
Lord.
on, Brenda.
It
I was at Hayes Live earlier, and it was something going on with the Discord in China, and somebody was naked. Um, like you was
booty
telling
holes
me,
and butt plugs. Booty holes and butt plugs. You missed it.
not the butt plugs. The women,
Booty holes and butt plugs generating around the Discord with strangers.
the women though, or the men.
The women's. Honey, I've gotten
Wow. Can the
pictures
men
of
have
women.
anything?
Huh?
I'm just saying.
I've
So who
seen
y'all
more
think?
nude pictures in the last few weeks than I ever care to see. Okay.
Yeah, they've made those
What?
discords kind of like
Women
what
on
they used to
live.
call it back in the day, party lines.
Right, ATL, honey. Well, I don't know. It's a lot of shenanigans with married men. Hi, Bestie. Bestie, you missed my intro about how I felt and what I said about Staxx, the panel killers, the foolery, and all that other kind of shit. You missed it, Bestie. I was hoping you'd be here, but anyway. Yeah,
Hey,
I was just
Cupcake,
talking
what it
about.
do?
Yeah, my bestie was sick of it. She was getting into it with the girls because I stayed. I'm not mad at Staxx. Okay, because I feel like Stack said what everybody was thinking, and they mad at that girl for stating the truth. And I don't care. I don't care. That's the real unpopular opinion is that y'all want to be out there saving your faves. Okay. And Stacks wasn't none of y'all friend. Bessie, you know what I also said? I also said Stacks came in here not knowing what she was getting herself. associated with. She chose a team, and they drained that girl by calling her at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning about YouTube shit, and they was over there asking that girl for cash apps and money, and she got sick of they shit, okay? And that's why she was on that 3-hour phone call, Shakim. Lack has been playing the call, dragging the hell out of them because she was sick of their shit, okay? But I don't think she cared. But I also think that Staxx and China played in our face because, baby, what the fuck y'all got going on? Okay. Not poor Staxx and Mary. No. Nobody's a victim in this situation. Nobody. But I'm telling you, I'd have been lining each and every one of y'all out up. Okay. China was up there way too quiet, but because I think that there's so much stuff that they don't want to talk about. Um, it's just a mess. It's a mess. And 3 months from now, y'all be saying y'all locked in with somebody else because that's what y'all do. Y'all meet somebody new. Y'all get locked in with them. Then y'all be in your community wall cursing us out, talking about if y'all don't like who I fuck with, then too bad. Okay. hmm Y'all don't never vet these people, and then you come back to us later when the person got all types of screenshots and recordings and stuff. We tried to tell you. Y'all always want to learn for yourself, so go ahead and find out. Okay. I don't know.
Oh
Child, I
yeah,
don't
they're
be.
definitely all knowing and all wise. Let them tell it.
Thank you for being a member for 17 months and salute to the original purge, baby. I also said that about Staxx. I said you let Staxx go over there and talk you into doing that great value purge, and then you trying to say Staxx wasn't your friend, girl. Be quiet. Cause what? It's always like that at the end, Shakim. When they fall out, we wasn't really friends. Oh, God. Okay, well,
I already
I
knew
guess.
this was gonna happen. I was already lining them up before they was lining me up.
You. We had the cam up. Wait, the girl told them to have a cam up night in the Discord. She was back there snapping photos of all of them.
I'm
Shot
about
Kim.
the Discord again, no.
Shot Kim. He was lining them up, taking pictures of everybody in all kind of compromising positions. What the fuck is a cam up night in the if y'all don't I wish somebody would tell me we having a cam up night in the Discord. Cam up with your mama. Okay? That's who you cam up with. I'm not camming up with none of you Dusties back here. What do we need to cam up for? What you looking at? But
Exactly,
anyway,
that is wild. Well, it sounded like they're kind of repeating what Lemon was doing in their own way, which is interesting. So
well,
I
was
will
there
be.
were there any new pictures in Lemons Discord, or because I don't remember that though.
Mm, well, okay, maybe it was separated because I know
Right?
that Sour Patch was doing that, whatever she was doing, DJing. Um, and Red Treasure was sitting around her feet pics. But as far as vagina and butt plugs, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, there's no booty plug. What was Grown Man TV? Unbothered. Are you back in the live? Hi enlightenment already. How are you
Oh
there?
no, they were saying that VS was going to interview Lemon's mama, but VS went live earlier, and she said she's not going to interview
Okay.
Lemon. So
Okay. Well, yeah, those discords are dangerous. I tell you, honey. You have them for one thing, and then people will actively be in there doing something else. Okay. Yeah, like minority. I don't blame you, honey. Well, I said all I needed to say. I am good, honey. And here's the beauty of it. Nobody has to like anything that I said. It was not made to be liked. My commentary is not for your liking. It is my opinion about how I feel about the ish that's going on. And I also hope this, Lack, if you're going to do part 3 of that thing, can you please do it tonight and get over with? I genuinely hope to not hear any more about this farce because y'all just gonna keep being fake to each other. In another 5 to 7 weeks, y'all are just going to be back in each other's face again, doing the fakery. Bestie, I am sick of it. Get it over with tonight. Get it fuck up out of here. Get it out of our face. Okay? After tonight, can y'all just go back to being fake and we can just act like this never happened? Because that's what y'all going to do. This is why I don't be in some of y'all chats and over there with the bullshittery. I cannot fake it. Bessie, you know I don't have it in me to fake it. This is why I have Cupcake, because she can go in places I don't go and then report back the news. Because I cannot put on ears to act like I can deal with some of y'all. Because it just be like, what is this? What is this? Like, yo, everybody love each other, and you're my boo, and you're my love, my shit. Y'all don't even like each other. Get out of my face. Y'all just be so locked in with each other and just I and I'll be honest and say I don't generally like a good portion of some of these people, okay? I do not. And I shouldn't, okay? I shouldn't because I don't know them and I am way out of patience, bestie. But it's not my job. I'm glad you had a blast and bother real always glad when you're here. Best let me sissy. I'm over it. I'm over these people. I'm over the storyline. I'm over the weirdness of it because we've had a lot of weird things happen in the multi sector, but this is by far one of the weirdest. And it's weird because the issue, which is with Staxx and China, how it started, they're still interacting with each other. So at this point, let's get out the damn way and let them go back to the fakery. Just go back to the fuckery and the foolery. Because I think that most of these people have learned nothing from this debacle. What did they learn? They just gonna send their coochies a different way to random strangers and then tell us to mind our business. Well, we was minding our business before you brought us your butt plugs. We didn't ask for you and your butt plugs, girl. And you're an exfoliate. Shout out to Ish though, baby. At least she stood on her stuff, okay? Also, I'm over you panel killers coming up there when the people are trying to talk who are actively involved in this situation, and then y'all get up there and y'all don't ask any real questions and like, shut up. I cannot be part of this go. There's such a horrible group mentality in the Mo3 sector. I can never get down with it. I'm always going to be the oddball standing out because y'all are just going to go with the bullshit. Just like the same way everybody, even before Lack played the audio, everybody was so quick to be like, fuck Staxx and we didn't Staxx and Staxx. What y'all didn't like about that girl? Cause wasn't y'all okay when she was sitting over there with China, sitting on that panel reading fake HIPAA reports? Y'all was okay with her, right? It was all well. Now all of a sudden it's like, crucify her, bring her to the stakes, and you know what I mean. And the same thing, like I'll say to you, China. I don't care what the situation is, you right or you wrong. Stop letting these bitches question you like they're your child, like you they child. I don't even know. We've literally just been here with China a year ago. Same situations, honey. I just, honey, I guess we're here. Well, she brought it to the. Let me, you know what? Let me be quiet because she did bring this to YouTube. Okay. The way y'all be bringing stuff and then don't want to stand on the shit, but then want to get annoyed with us because we're questioning the stupidity of it all. One thing I'm gonna tell you, like I said today, you bought a circus and people literally volunteered to stand up and be part of the circus act. You did. Y'all bought us a circus and some of these people tap danced to be a part of it. Because this was a clown show. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. For X, sissy, it was a fucking circus the last couple days. Like, hurry up and get the third part out. Let's see what y'all ain't heard nothing yet. And SRT Ken saying, just wait. SRT Ken, how the hell you know what's on the recording? Did Staxx play it for you? Oh, messy ass. Bestie, I asked you in the chat, but you probably didn't see me. Is that man disabled? Like, is SRT Ken in a wheelchair? I'm only asking that because I feel like, hey, Extreme Pics, how are ya? I feel like that would maybe give some credence to why the hell that man is so goddamn messy. And then everybody talking about, oh, SRT Ken is so fine. What is fine about a messy man? Can y'all tell me that? What is fine about a messy man? Immediately ugly. Immediately. Immediately. Just I can't do it. I can't. I'm unable to find a man who's messy attractive. What is my sissy talking? Danella, I'm about to time you out. I can't see. Let me not put that up. I I am the sissy. You know why I'm annoyed? Because when I get out of my third or fourth meeting of the day to see y'all sitting on how? How? Huh? We have a guest. Yeah. Big Red Diva. Hi, baby. Hey, Shoe Queen. Uh-oh, Aunt.
What I do?
Aunt. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I
What's
can't hear me.
happening? Well, I
I
can't hear
see
you,
my
sir.
bubble popping.
Is he talking, y'all? Because I can't hear him. Okay, let me go back out. Let me read.
My bubble popping. And I can hear her too. Mm. Yeah. So I'm gonna let Brenda tell me what's going on.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. You can't
All
hear me
right.
still? Cause
Yes, I can hear you.
Jill said, "Hey, yeah. What up?
Something,
What up, Jill?
something in me. And have you been hearing about what's been going on?
Where about?
Messy, chatty, patty men running around in Discord, uh, dragging bones and carrying ish butt plugs and booties. Did you hear about the butt plugs? That's
No.
that shit.
And I'm glad I didn't.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, but that's what we're dealing with over in the multi sector. There has been a 3 hour recording that Lack has been playing over in his live, and just
I
like
know about
Cupcake,
that.
yeah, just like Cupcake said, my word to Lack is let's get her done today if you're going to do it, and get it done and get it out of here. We're sick of it. I don't want to hear no more of this damn recording because I think there's a lot of play running. Thank you, Big Red Diva, for becoming a member. Hold on, let me find it. Where it is. Woo! I appreciate your membership. Hey, hey. Thank you, baby. It never stopped. No, Danella, it we have been annoyed and it's enough. Then when the booty plug came out with the butt and then Ish finally stood on the fact that it was her booty and possibly some stuff around her booty. I don't know what she had going on. So this is where we are right now.
Wow. Wow.
She said it was a skin tag. I don't know. She had something questionable B-way said around her butt area.
Hold on. Let me go grab what's left in my thermos for this one. Because I got a little bit to add, but
Please,
I
please add, can you please add from a male perspective my thoughts about hearing about men running around trying to spread the word like SRT Ken was running around trying to warn people about China. Like when does a man do that?
okay. Now that part. there's really
Mhm.
not like much. When I say I know about it, just because I've been in the
Mhm.
clouds and it's been pretty entertaining just listening to people's commentary with it.
Mhm.
I don't really get into the details because but I try to stay out of them folks shit.
Got you.
Um, but it is pretty funny. So when you tell me that, I'm like, well, that's a little extra. So
Mhm.
I kind of tune out with the details. But
Let's go,
what I
Joe.
heard earlier was just some folks saying like, okay, well, they was trying to figure out like, yo, where this chick come from?
Facts, right?
Where this
Mhm.
Staxx chick come from? And then they brought up
Facts.
some other folks too. Um, the reason why like I can kind of say something about that because the same shit go on, you know, in my sector too, and probably the other sectors as well. Everybody be so focused on competing over these numbers and shit. It's like, okay, usually you might have 150,
Mhm.
200 live viewers, maybe even 50, 60, and then one day you got a good day and you got 250, 300 people. And folks just be like, oh, great, I had a good day. Don't nobody be wondering who them new 200 motherfuckers that never watch your ass are, but they here
Good
today.
point. Good point. Thank you,
And then
Tricky.
then you got them numbers every day. Like you don't never wonder who them people be, and then it be 15. You look at the little participant shit like on your if you're on your laptop or your desktop, and you'll see it be the
Mhm.
same 15, 20 motherfuckers that usually participate in your chat that's participating again today, but yet your live viewer count done quadrupled,
Yep.
and folks just be like, oh great, I had a good day. No, you got like an extra 200 motherfuckers up in your shit today. That's where these people be coming from. So I think I heard somebody say that like these people just be watching from the clouds and shit, and they know everything about what y'all going through because a lot of people I think they get caught up on these panels and shit, and they get so comfortable that
Mhm.
they be thinking like they're on some kind of like private phone call. It's like, nah, bro, you on a public platform.
Right. Right.
Like you on a public platform and anybody can just tune in and watch this shit. And you know, sometimes people get kind of like in inaccurate assessment or people just hear like a little rumor here, little bits and pieces here and there. Sometimes people can put shit together. Sometimes they can fill in the blanks. And sometimes people just blow shit out of proportion.
Right.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
look.
And then just start regurgitating shit. And then when you add in
And,
the discords and all of that, then
right.
private conversations start getting had and boom, boom, boom.
So, and look at this what Big Red Diva just talked about. And this is not a joke. She woke up at 2 a.m. this morning. China platform went on about 4 or 5 hours. Then we went over to Lax for 8. This has been going on for hours and
Hmm?
days. And these people, they ain't got no sleep, Big Red Diva. Okay, Mahaya, okay. Yeah, it's oh. And look, let me show y'all something about what just happened if y'all didn't see it. Um, Ant came up here and I just was trying to engage and talk to him and some of the ish that was happening. He said, I don't get into that shit. Let's talk about what I see with the page and the numbers, right?
Mm.
The art of masculinity, right? He don't even want to be bothered to even talk about some of that bullshit. Take a
Nah,
lesson.
not once you started talking about the plugs
Yeah,
and all that
I
other shit.
know, I know. Because, but the fact that there are men running around on this app doing this weird shit is very dusty behavior, y'all.
But to be honest with you, I don't even really care about what women are discussing behind the scenes
As you shouldn't.
or on panels with each other. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like women gossip and shit. I know niggas be gossiping too. I mean, it happens. So like those. I mean, it's one thing if like if you find out like people were trying to put some plot or some plan together
Hmm.
to take action and you know what I'm saying sabotage somebody in some kind of way or
Right,
take a channel
right.
down or um or you know what I'm saying. I don't want to give nobody no crazy ass ideas, but people can actually plan some actions that can fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
That's something. But other than that, just people just talking and guys, the fuck out people do that shit.
Mhm.
So I mean, I wouldn't want to get caught up in that.
I don't know. I think some of us were just so surprised, that some of these people are just like, I don't know. It's just for me, there's an expectation that women are gonna talk, right? Wait, girl, now it came out the core. Wait, what is Jennifer saying? Girl, now it came out the core. China received was you okay, you have to finish that, Jennifer. I think you got cut off. Now I forgot what I was saying. Was not about her kids. Hold on one second. Hold on, Aunt, because I have something for that. Because Jennifer, I want you to know that at this point, I am so tired of these people.
Eyes, get set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Then you lied about it. I asked you about that. Then you lied about it. Get the lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-No-Key-Yo. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-Key-Yo. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. No, let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe nothing you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Jennifer, you came in and I literally got a text at the same time saying the same thing. I'm telling y'all, when y'all don't see me in certain people's chats, I'm telling you there's a reason why. I be peeping crazy game and I'm not going along with the crowd. But because listen,
I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all.
y'all make bitch ass nigga choices and decisions, and somebody is sending me the recordings right now. It's popping up. Thank y'all for being on it, because baby, I can't be everywhere, and I'm getting ready to end. But Jackie done hit the link, getting it. Thank you, Jennifer, because somebody's sending it to me too. Because I don't be in some of these chats or some of these
Yeah,
lives because I can't
I
do
ain't
it.
gonna lie. I be in the clouds. I be in the clouds.
Aren't we an interesting bunch over here, Ian? My God.
But believe it or not, yeah, but no more than else. I mean, maybe it's because it's not necessarily new to me because I've been checking a lot of y'all out for a long time, but it's nice to be able to observe that shit from a distance. And for the most part, my name ain't really gonna get mentioned. I be over in my side. If I listen long enough on any one of them streams, somebody gonna mention me, and I'm like, bro, I don't talk to y'all motherfuckers. Like, why am I even
Right.
mentioning this shit?
Right.
Like, y'all crazy. So so it's cool to be able to observe from a safe distance. But what this should tell a lot of folks, because I see like people getting mentioned, it either just be in the chat or just observing and shit like that. It's like, bro, the only safe spot is the clouds.
It really is. You're right,
Ain't
Ian. It
no
really
other
is.
spot say I don't give a fuck what sector you in, what the topic is. The chat box ain't safe. Okay. Your avatar sitting on the panel, that ain't no safe spot. Them
Hmm.
discords ain't safe. Um them conversations behind the scenes ain't safe. Like the only safe spot is the clouds.
For real. You absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And this stuff, when I'm telling you, I'm like, now it's more stuff coming out, y'all. I can't do this last leg of the run with y'all. I can't. I cannot multi-sector. I can't. Big Red Diva. I'm so tired of this storyline, and now it's more lying. And at this point, I don't know who's telling the truth from who's telling lies, unless there's some kind of receipts behind it. I just don't be just just be YouTube associates, please. Stop this. Oh, this shit is so exhausting.
But
Mm-mm.
okay, so on the flip side though,
Yes.
give your assessment. What do you think that's kind of good for your space in your sector?
What?
Like to have some new folks and some new stuff to talk about?
Absolutely. Yeah, only because
What's
this
wrong with
has
it?
no, so okay, so this doesn't feel new, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? Like I put on my community wall, and this has been stretched more than the five loaves and three fish, whatever, right? Because they beat around the bush with this so much. I feel like we should have been where we are like 2 days ago because they brought it out, then they did all this circular conversation around it and really never got to the meat and potatoes of it. So people are now kind of like over it when now they're just now kind of bringing the information out. Like we're so like they literally are cursing the chat out for asking questions on a topic that nobody asked for. Nobody asked y'all for any of this. And so it's been taking so long. Every time questions are asked, they kind of beating around the bush and not really answering the questions and not saying who and what. And this is the reason why. So it's not really new because they've been beating around the bush for days until Lack finally dropped the first part of the recording yesterday, which is pretty much what people have been waiting for. So, honey, at this point, let's move on. We sick of y'all.
Okay, but all right. So even with the recording though,
Hmm.
like what did it really expose?
I don't know what they felt. I gotta be honest, Aunt. Stax on that call just basically giving her opinions, thoughts, and feelings about how she felt about different people that she had come into contact with on YouTube. People felt away because she was talking about some of their favorites. But my thing was, but did she lie about some of the stuff she's talking about? It might have been a little harsh, but she didn't really lie. And so that's my unpopular opinion is that okay. Now I don't think she should be talking about kids because of course, everybody knows how I feel about getting children involved, but to I don't really see where they're so mad at why they're so mad at Stax. First of all, y'all don't even know her, so she's kind of like a newcomer and outsider, and she just basically stated what she felt. They were calling that lady at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning about YouTube shit, and she was over it, even though she engaged herself. But to what extent she wanted to be bothered with some of the foolishness, I don't know. So,
So let me get this straight. So all of this is about a woman that has an opinion about some people on YouTube.
hmm apparently they said that Stack was a snake because she was talking about her people, and it got back that she was talking about Big Baby. But the issue with her talking about Big Baby is that there was information that Stax knew that could only have come from Big Baby's camp.
Mm.
So that was really the big problem. And
Okay.
that was the thing I was annoyed with. Nobody timed you out, Alex. Was that why y'all telling Big Baby's business? That was the only part I was annoyed with. Cause like,
So
why is
I,
that?
I I get that. So yeah,
Okay.
that now it's like okay, so you can kind of expose some people that might be sabotaging, like you might have a
Oh
mole in your camp,
wow.
right?
Ho- Damn, LX. I'm sorry. Where's all this happening? Whose chat is this happening? Now, he done got timed out for 24 hours. He probably was over there saying something smart. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so you might have a mole in the camp, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
now that's understandable. You trying to smoke out a mole, you
Yeah.
know? So I get
Hold on.
that.
See what happened to this.
Man, I got timed out over there for keeping it real.
Whatever happened, somebody just confirmed that China's lying. LX, what say you?
You said, huh?
Somebody just sent me a message saying it's confirmed she lied.
Oh yeah, for sure. What a lot about what she's saying?
I don't know what just happened. Something about kids being spoke on.
Oh yeah, that's why she trying to act upset. It's a deflection. See, I was just keeping it cool. We got the same birthday, so you know what I'm saying. A motherfucker know motherfuckers' qualities and how they act.
Hmm. But
I
but whose panel is Jackie and China having it out on right now?
probably on China panel or some shit.
Oh,
Mhm.
she's live again. Jesus Christ.
And why she keep explaining? That's why you heard me when I said the more you explain, the more the truth gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
Brought this up on yourself because what you do, go behind the scenes talking to multiple people and just saying shit that you shouldn't be saying. And now that you in the hot seat, you want to get mad at everybody else instead of minding your motherfucking business. Excuse my poor language. But
Well,
I'm
I
just
said
saying,
that the other day, like literally almost 2 to 3 days ago. I was in the chat that they were getting so mad at us asking questions, and I said, "Who asked for this? Who
that's
asked
the
y'all for this?"
that's the only way that all the truth gonna end up coming out. I think if what she mad about if they dropped them pictures or some shit, that's the only way the truth gonna end up coming out about all this shit.
So, were you over there when Jackie hit the piano? Because they said her and Jackie is scratching, and I don't know.
Nah,
Child,
after I got timed out, I went to hit my backwood.
what the hell did you say that you got timed out?
All I said was shit. You should never started a private server outside of that and talking to people about other people's
Yeah.
business.
Well, there's that.
But you know these people don't like hearing the truth. And I said the same way you come, like you start on YouTube, is the same way you gonna end.
You know, I said that was their problem with Staxx. They didn't like that Staxx was speaking truth. Oh well.
She thought she had a friend up in her. So
Oh
Gina,
Lord, somebody just sent me a picture. Oh my God.
what picture?
I'm just saying though, but okay, so just from what I heard, and maybe y'all can put me up on G. What's so different about those backstage conversations
It
as
was
opposed to
X-rated and
everybody
overrated.
else's backstage conversations?
Now it was nudity in little ones, and now she
Mm,
putting the emphasis on the little one.
okay.
But again, you just think like I'm just keeping it real. The stuff that they doing here, shit, you can't be mad at nobody because of the shit that you do. You ain't got to go scratch for none of these content creators. You ain't got to do nothing but sit and watch. And if you're a moderator, moderate. It ain't your business for you to go get in nobody else shit. But they can't, for the life of these people, they can't do it because they feel like they got to put capes on. So that's why they
Mm-hmm.
here. And they try to do what the other people do, but they not them because they wasn't going. You wasn't getting on the panel.
I'm just saying. I mean, look, that's usually why a lot of these backstage conversations be happening is because people say shit that they don't want to say publicly.
Well, that's the problem. If you can't say it publicly, don't say it at all. You wouldn't have to worry
So
about walking on
yeah,
eggshells.
Right.
yeah, but that's never gonna stop though.
Yeah,
That's
Like
that's
why
people
true.
are,
when they
yeah.
be saying, "Oh, we got the same," yeah, we got the same birthday, but we ain't the same person. I speak my motherfucking mind. But again, she wouldn't be involved in this if she would have stayed as Lady Adoniston in the chat. That's on her.
Okay, I just got some very scary
As
footage.
as the monitor,
She was, well, you mean Adonis or Royale? Because she was two
Lady
different
Adonis, that was her
people.
first name. That was her first name. But I'm saying
Okay,
if
because
she,
Royale was a very scary individual, and she used to curse people out in the chat, and I didn't like her.
yeah, if you don't, you put yourself in 90% of the BS by speaking again. You just a sub. You ain't have to come over there and say, "Oh, I'm put on my knight in shining armor." Y'all thought that when people fell out that y'all was gonna go over there and then, oh yeah, well this been going on YouTube for a long time, giving them the insight, and you going to go do this with somebody else, and you done been cool with somebody else. So what you expect to happen? It's called karma.
Mm, like China says, we here now. We
Like I
here
say,
now, honey.
it just shit, stand in the paint. Yeah, I'm telling you, Brenda, let the picture about I don't want this shit come out, but if they would have put them pictures out first, they would have already didn't got this shit over with. But they steady trying to hide their hands.
Jesus.
This ain't my
Oh,
fight, but we all
yeah.
free to give commentary. Shit.
Yeah, that's why I did my little piece because LX said I am not going. I
I
can't.
either
And again, I can't. I'm not
I,
going.
I either got 86K or I either got blocked in total. So
Okay,
Now,
well that's fine. But you
now
can't.
they gonna make me go live. That's what they gonna make me do, and I'm gonna go put shit in perspective once I'm focused and locked in.
Chill, this is really ridiculous. Just when I thought it was over, now they bringing more BS to the table. I don't know what I was just saying, but I just got a few scary pictures, and I'm not even being facetious. They scared the hell out of me.
Oh hell
Um,
Really?
no!
yeah, I'm not even joking.
Really?
I got a jump scare.
But anytime it's a group of more than two, it's bound to be a problem.
Well, that's what they
What?
say. There's only one way that two people can keep a secret.
What is it?
I said one of them dead.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Ann.
I mean, hey, I didn't make up the saying.
But like I said again, shit. Look at what she did with the shit with Eli. She was going back repeating what he said. Like you, how you gonna be mad at what's happening to you, but you was doing this to somebody else you supposed to be cool with? That shit not cool at all.
I
And
don't know.
that just
That
being real.
that issue with Eli is just it's too many moving parts, too many
Well,
family
no,
members engaged with people from YouTube. This is why I said earlier that I feel like Big Baby is has too many people on YouTube that's in her business. It's too much.
but that's it.
It's
All you
too
gotta do is stand in the pain. Like, yeah, I did that. Shit, you better go tell on yourself before somebody else do.
I already said I don't
Well, I
know
ain't.
why China was waiting for other people to drop their balls. You drop your balls,
But I don't condone in snitching. But like I said, they look YouTube case. If they didn't want the shit getting
please.
out of all that, go get the shit off your chest because it's gonna come out some kind of way. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just here to give my commentary. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like I ain't finna fake it or none of that shit.
Jesus.
I
Well,
think it's cool. I mean, look, I just try to see the silver line because once that shit, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, so that shit's
right,
out.
and
So you know what I'm
And two,
saying,
it's really
folks
your
is
fault.
getting
It's really your fault.
say again.
and
It's really your fault
Yeah, I
who?
guess so.
because that day they was supposed to have a purge.
Oh,
If they would have had a successful purge that day, it was last minute. It wouldn't be no bullshit right now.
they wouldn't even know how to do a successful purge, Alex. That would have been a bunch of that would have been
No, no,
chaos.
but I believe they didn't. If they would have did that, it probably would have been cool because it's like, oh yeah, you know that happened. Different little commentary, but hey,
Well, people would
Yeah.
have had to confront each other in front of
Right.
everybody. That's the thing
well,
about it. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying? One
look at
platform,
right.
all the back and forth, you can't do that. So that's why a lot of folks kind of avoid it because if you and I don't knock people for that because people in the business of content creation, so you kind of need this stuff
well,
to keep content going. But if you
boy,
confront each other and all that shit comes out in front of everybody, there ain't nothing to talk about tomorrow. You got to move on. That's really the
Right.
purpose of that event is so that everybody can move on to some new shit tomorrow.
They don't know how to do that
And
over here
folks
in the
don't want to
Mo3
move on to
sector.
new shit
They
tomorrow.
don't.
And
They don't know how to do that.
well,
that's in
all
all
I
of the
gotta say,
sectors that come over there, bro.
all
They
I
don't
gotta
want to.
say is this is only still this is like the beginning going towards the middle of the storyline. You still got a whole
Please, just the middle. Okay, I'm not
yeah.
gonna be able to
I
make it.
told you,
I can't see this
it's
through.
how many hours are in a week?
What?
How many hours are in a week?
I honestly don't know the
I got
answer
So
to
24
you
that.
gotta think
times 7, about
every
168.
every time somebody go live, the hours drop of the story. Come on now.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about YouTube week.
Yeah. YouTube week. That's
Okay,
it.
I
Same
got
thing,
you.
160. This is 20.
Yeah,
This is
I got you.
24/7, 365.
Honey, because we do a full 20, baby. They live all day. And these
Huh?
people over here in the multi, they do not go to sleep. Do you understand me? I get in the bed. I don't know. But I wake up to because my beautiful deep divers and my Bay watchers, they lace me up. When I get up in the morning, I get jump scares in my DMs. I do. I do. Y'all scare me because it be buttholes and coochies and
Oh
and,
Lord.
and, and pictures, and it don't be right. I'm probably gonna
But
need
again,
therapy.
Brenda,
Hmm.
again, I feel like
Yes,
if the picture of the little ones come out, then that's when it's gonna be like, all right,
you're
ain't no
right.
holding back. So
Because
shit,
at
that's the
this
only way.
point, it's like pulling teeth. And that's the only thing I feel like on the purge, they still wouldn't have dropped their balls and well, maybe. I don't know. They just don't put information out. And this is why we still where we are now.
But I'm about to go get me some chicken. So
Oh, God,
if
get
you
your
still
chicken
alive,
eating
I'll
self
come
out of
back.
here. Now I'm ending soon, but thank you.
All right,
Enjoy your chicken.
all right.
I mean, look.
Look
Um,
at this.
I mean, if people are able to, if a bunch of different channels are able to make content out of it, and now y'all got something new to talk about, something you wasn't really talking about
Hmm.
last week. I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say it's a good thing, but it's not the worst thing. You know,
No, it really isn't. I
it's something that
mean,
people can be,
see,
engaged in, and not only that, you got some people that probably didn't have this type of attention,
mhm,
getting it now. So I just know, like, over where I'm at, they got an issue with folks gatekeeping and subscriber supremacy and all of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
the folks that got the most subs, been around for the longest, they seem to be the only ones getting the damn viewers and shit like that. So if somebody new can be the topic of discussion, then boom, people have a new spot to go. And it's new content, new people start coming up. So I don't, there's some silver lining in it. I don't see a problem with it.
right. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is entertainment. I mean, well, a lot of the parties involved may not feel like it because, I mean,
But it is up to the to the creators and shit like that, on how long they gonna allow that shit to to drag to drag out.
hmm well, the way they slow rolling, dropping these receipts or whatever is supposed to be happening, and Stax has made herself very she's she's been kind of incognito. She'll pop out like on China's panel at 4 a.m. and then nobody won't see her again for a day or I don't know what Stack's deal is. I don't know what she got going on, but she doesn't want to hit other panels. But she did send B-Way some stuff behind the scenes. It's all weird. The
Well,
whole
well,
scenario.
being on, okay, on the outside looking in, I think that
Hmm.
should tell a lot of folks about the person's stacks, right?
Hmm.
So if you not if she only pops in, pops out, whatever, that should give you just a little insight as far as what her reason is for being here.
Yep,
It's obviously not content. It's not money. That she ain't got no channel, right?
she does not.
Don't do no content. Don't go live. None of that. She's not. She's not soliciting super chats and cash apps and shit like that. At least
She's
not.
actually the giver. She's the one giving out the money, I heard. So,
So I'm just saying. I'm not saying it tells you everything, but it does just
mhm,
give you just a little bit of insight.
very interesting. Well, that's all I got for the Mo 3 sector and the B sector because I spoke on my thoughts about Lemon, who's taking a little break. Okay, Lemon's taking him a little break on YouTube. I
What, for
think
like a
it's
week?
great. I don't. He's been on that community wall though, Ian. So I don't know, but I said it's good. Leave that man alone. Because when he was here kicking up dust and being disrespectful, they said Lemon, stop being disrespectful. He needs to take a break. Now that he's taking a break, everybody's doing lives about Lemon, and I thought y'all wanted him going, and that's where the toxicity. That's where the trauma bonding is. They do want him here. They want to go back and forth with them. So like pick your battles, like do you want them going or don't you? I think they want Lemon here so that they could go back and forth and have somebody to blame. They don't really have a lot to talk about when Lemon's gone. You know what I mean? Because he's kind of
Well,
been
every
huh?
antagonist needs a protagonist.
Right. So, he's kind of been feeding the sector for months now. And now that he's gone, I think they feeling it. Okay. I hope he takes an extra week. Right, Tony. They are so bored right now without him. Poor things. He's in everybody's thumbnails, and I barely want to put that little lemon in my title. I might take it out when I end this live, but honey, they got him in all kinds of titles. Yeah.
Let
No.
y'all know the secret. All these people love each other, Tony. They all do.
They love the chaos of it all. They
No, they
do.
love each other. Look,
Yeah.
when you don't f with somebody, it's pretty easy to kind of like just cancel them in your life off your brain, whatever.
Hmm.
But if you're going to talk about somebody for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, every
Oh, yeah.
day, um, you can't tell me you don't like that person.
Hold on,
Like,
somebody came backstage, but I do not know who that is, honey. I don't know you.
I think that's Danila.
Oh, I'm so sick of her. Danila. Danila. The way I was prepared to curse somebody out, I said, "Glamour girl." You too, Jill. Hi, sissy. Welcome to the
Hi,
panel, honey.
Auntie.
What?
Hi, Auntie.
Hey, how you doing, Danila?
Good.
What do you have to
You
say,
know,
sissy? Because I know you have. Go ahead.
I just, thank goodness I was out yesterday for Easter with my family, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to understand. At this point, we need a psychiatrist.
Uh, Several.
We need a psychiatrist, sociologist. We need just people to read people down for their mental patterns, incompetence, foolishness, funky coochies, ugly coochies, little coochies, big coochies. I don't know. It's too much going on. I'm sick of it. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to finish.
There is none. It's cyclic. I said it's circular, and it keeps, like I was telling Ian before, like we literally have spent the last day or so going around in circles until Lack finally I'm gonna say dropped the track. Drop part one and part two of that. This is ridiculous. And I don't know.
I mean, this is not the first sector I've been in, okay? But this is the most dysfunctional, sickening sector I've ever seen in my life. I literally am about to deactivate my IG because I see how this starts. I'm not gonna lie. People will write you on Instagram, see how you respond, act like
Hmm.
they don't mean any harm. The men, I don't know if the men are worse than the women or not, but the befriending, the steps and stages of befriending is the same. They try to get you comfortable, get you behind the scenes, get you to trust them, and then boom,
Hey,
mad
hon.
at you.
Yep, they really do bait people in those DMs. You got to
Yeah.
be very careful with these people DMing you honey, they bold these days, sissy, in these DMs, asking
Hmm.
questions. If you don't get out of here, like, are you okay?
And they're very bold at being your trick. They're very open about it. They don't hide it. Like they're going. They're ready. They're hiding ready.
Mm. Who knows? It may be some more foolery coming out. Who knows, sissy?
Oh God, I can't take
Jesus.
no more.
I
I
know.
mean, for me to play peekaboo in just 10 minutes of a live and can't handle it, I can't even watch a full live anymore. I'm not gonna lie because it's sick.
Right,
And
Jill.
then I'm hearing about married men and what?
Like I was telling Mysterious early and the day before, I say, if you think that these people, she puts them out, I put them out, work from home jobs, they don't. I told Mysterious again today, they don't want to get jobs. I don't know why you don't. They don't want to work. Well, why you don't know?
I don't
These
get it.
people feel like if they work, they're going to be taken away from YouTube, and they're gonna miss something, so they would rather be poor.
Well, that's what
And
I think it is. I think people really think they're gonna miss something. Like if I don't go to watch this live, I don't hit this link. If I don't comment in this chat, like God forbid if I miss the chat, like people really feel like life is over. Like there's nothing left. Not going outside. I mean, then think about it. Since we've been in the pandemic, you can get everything delivered to your house. You don't have to leave your house for nothing. You can literally just sit on your AWS and just do this.
hmm
Call traffic.
yep, and be poor, and then be asking Stacks for money, and then when Stacks gets pissed off and
Mhm.
gets sick of y'all, she airs out that y'all was begging her for money. So there's that. Mm.
Now I have given out a few cash apps or two, back in
And
my
there's
day.
nothing wrong with that because everybody may stand in need. Do you
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Like it happens. But
right.
these people be on this YouTube app, pump faking that they rich.
Yeah,
Like that shit is weird to me.
yeah. Like I
Like get on.
haven't.
Uh-huh.
Have you had? Well, we'll talk about that later. But um, I just I know that there are people that are very frequent offenders of asking for money. But I just wonder, why does it happen so often in this sector than others? Like I notice it's a pattern. I think it's because a lot of people feel comfortable because they've seen it done before several times. I don't know. But yeah, as for you, man, I just wanted to address it. Do not come in my DMs trying to be friendly. I will call you all type of bitches. I will call you
I know
whores,
that's right.
dogs. I will disrespect the hell out of you, and I will not feel bad about it because
Oh,
I'm at a
sissy, don't get me
like
started about these
I
friendly
just feel,
bitches.
yeah,
Leave
and
it,
then the
leave
women
us
right
alone.
behind you and ask you, "Are you talking to these men that you would never look
Let
at?"
me let me tell
Never in
you
the-
something. You better go play with your great grandmother on your
Yeah,
father's side who didn't like you. Stay out of our DMs questioning us
and
about any man.
if
Goofies.
we would never
Weird.
ever entertain anything, any inch of them. That's why I don't get it.
I told you,
You
cuss
know,
them out and block them. Cause are you serious? What do you
I
want?
have. I'm learning now. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you want to know if somebody talks to someone, ask the person that you are pursuing to entertain,
Right.
pursuing to allow them to touch your body. Don't
You
ask
know,
someone that has no desire to smash
I
them. Please.
I think unmitigated goal must be like 2 for 1 or something, or like half off. Because the nerve of a person to like even be in a DM asking another woman that, like, are you the fuck okay? Are you well?
It's something going on. It's something going on. Something wrong. And
Yeah.
that's why I backed up off of here. 'Cause it's just, I know that some people can't help themselves. Some people are desperate. Some people
Mm-hmm.
don't know how it feels to be in a relationship with someone that looks at you like something or takes care of you in the house and home and how to
Mm-hmm.
want to meet your family, want to meet your parents, and some people never had anyone
They have
approach them
not.
to date them, so they do the approaching. So I had to realize that
Right.
I never had to even make like what is it where they like take it like do a throw a shot at a man or something. I never had to shoot my shot at any man.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to people that do shoot their shot at men.
The
It's
aggressive
all
women,
strange.
I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate, but
Okay,
I
so
mean,
can
because
can we pivot a little bit? Now I got questions, right?
okay.
So, but you wouldn't really know much about that because you're a woman, right? I'm just saying
hmm
because I mean
yeah, but
I can tell you from the experience of a man, women can be very very assertive and aggressive when they want something, and it's not even just because I don't know if they thirsty or desperate or whatever. But
Mhm.
I, women don't have a problem shooting their shot. But I can understand how some women are like, hey, I don't. If you don't do that, you're not really gonna notice because women ain't shooting they shot at you. They shooting it at dudes.
That's true. I just know there's been an inflation of desperate women. Like
Yeah.
women that feel like, oh, I'm this age, so I have to do the pursuing. Like,
Right.
like say you hit, I don't know, like a certain age, like 35 and over. And they're like, oh, I have to do the pursuing. Oh, I went through this in life and I was married before and I had this relationship. These people don't even know unless you tell them who you were with before or what type of relationship you experienced or what type of trauma. You have to open up that door. But it seems like a lot of women feels less about themselves already and they start to do the pursuing and do the settling for men or even be with a man that you know don't desire you sexually or emotionally or physically. They just don't want nothing to do with you. But some women are willing to buy a man. Some women are willing to just sit around
Hmm.
and just be a sitting duck and wait for them to pursue someone else that they really want. It's really sad and sickening. And I hate to see it because I don't know if it's a mixture of like having no confidence or low self-esteem, or if you've been with a man that made you feel like you were nothing or belittled you to the point of no return. But it's a really sad thing to see. It really is.
Yeah.
But it's happening, it's more common,
And stop
especially in Black
harassing
communities.
other women about those men.
You have to the point you're harassing
Now,
other women that don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
okay, so I think I know what that's about. Um, that's just I think that's just somebody trying to kind of claim their territory. So, all right, if a woman hits you up about some dude, it's not just because she likes that dude. It's because she wants you to know that she likes that dude. And is trying to make some kind of phony pseudo friendship with you to pretty much tell your ass
Oh
stay away
yeah.
from the motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much that's that covert. I call it
Hmm.
covert cock blocking. You know, that's what that
Hmm.
is. Even though it doesn't work,
But we
but
peep game on that, Sissy. We that's basically what we were saying. It's very weird.
But they don't realize it makes them like desperate. Like it makes you turn into a joke.
Right.
Pretty much because it's like you're doing all of this. So, for instance, right? I had like all like my homeboys. I have a lot of homeboys and homegirls as well. So coming up from I'd say when it started to get with the approaching thing was like 16 on up. If I only looked at this person as a friend or a homeboy or a brother or something of that nature, then you're doing yourself a disservice by even asking me because my reaction is going to humiliate you for one. Then they're going to look at you like you're a psycho and probably not deal with you at all. So we're both sitting there. You're the only one confused, looking stupid, and you're still being the same low life pathetic weed going to the next person, bothering them about the same insecurities that you are having, and you self project on other people that want no dealings with you. So my thing is, before you come to my doorstep and get your feelings hurt, and me tell you run to your mammy and talk to your daddy that didn't raise you because you're a low life bastard bitch, I would
You
rather
sound
you
like
just
me,
let me
Sissy.
walk
I'm so proud.
my way so I won't have to disintegrate you and your existence and tell you that you're worthless and useless and need to take yourself out the game. So
Right.
I
Hmm.
normally just try to dial it back, right, sister?
Yep.
I
Absolutely.
because I know how I can get like this, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm improving, and hopefully those around me will be on notice. Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
she's
it's
only
only
and
coming
they're
out the
only
woman.
DMing you because they're not getting the attention that they want from said man or said gentleman. What are you supposed
But
to
the
do
right
about that?
people to think I'm talking to 5 different men in the same sector. Come on. Come on. I'm spreading myself that thin.
Right.
So I'm talking to
Jesus.
this one. So all of them virtual, right?
You
Let's
got
just
all
try
of
to
them, sissy.
I mean, people be kind of funny about that too, because it's like, dude, if this is all you got, Like y'all know the internet's a big place. Like I get it. Even if you're gonna do most of your dating online, which a lot of people do that. You know, I've done some dating online, and I'm like, y'all do understand like there are dating websites for this.
Right, right.
There are dating websites. There are all types of other you know groups that you can get into where you have certain things in common with people, and people will just hit you up. Like you can start conversations so many different places. If you are limited to an algorithm on YouTube, you got issues as a single person. You
Right.
got issues. Like if you're not currently spoken for right now and this is all you got, you need to get out more, or you need to open up another app. Pay for the
Yeah,
subscription at whatever damn dating website, whatever, and actually go on there for people that are looking for somebody. Like
Right.
there are whole sites full of people looking for people.
right.
Right.
And I think that's where the confusion came from. Thank you for saying that and breaking it down because I feel that people have forgotten there are sites that are dedicated to help you find, your partner or your soulmate or someone that you just want to kick it with, or whatever category. They have it categorized for a reason for you to find whatever you're looking for, whatever you desire.
Can I
So
Yeah,
I
tell
you
you
put
think,
filters
something?
on. Yeah,
Can
you
I
put
be
filters
honest
on.
okay,
though? Not
Age
okay, and
filters. Yeah,
stop.
age
Right.
filters.
But
Um,
listen, can
um,
I say this? These
yeah.
people want YouTube relationships, sissy. That is why they're not progressing to a
these
real
people,
dating site.
you cannot touch
They
these people.
they want relationships built around YouTube because I'm telling you, with most of these people, their conversation isn't even broader than what happened in the sector. They're not even
Okay.
engaging because these people are so limited. This is why I keep saying y'all be caught out here with these men. Look at what SRT Ken was doing behind the scenes with these women. Messy, chatty, patty, dragging bones kind of conversations. These people are not talking about anything real. They're not having real conversations and engaging with each other on a mature level, like talking about life and politics and
Yeah,
hobbies and interests. Why would they go to a dating site? That means that they would actually have to show some sort of mental abilities to be able to converse. They
it
don't
makes
want that.
sense.
Well, no, that's a good point. You know, me and the homie had that conversation a long time because I mean that's what a YouTube actually originally was. It was supposed to be some kind of dating site or whatever. And then it progressed into some other stuff, but that's years ago, a long time ago. But
Yeah.
no, you're right. People would need to come up with more of a conversation starter other than just gossip about other people. And I guess real life is not is not a fun place for the socially awkward.
Let me pose this
Mhm,
and to you and Danella. All of these people, let's say the ones right now that are talking behind the scenes, remove
mhm.
YouTube from the equation and show me how long their interactions would last. Show
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
They would
See,
literally have to get to know each other because they don't know each other outside of YouTube. They don't know each other.
yeah,
They don't know.
and
I would love to see if you remove this app, what generally
mhm,
would these people have in common with each other? Like what?
I mean, look, I get it. Look, if you're on here and you just you converse with somebody for whatever it could be, different things. It could be about, it could start with one thing about some content, whatever, or maybe they're just doing something that you need, or they're doing something that, or you're doing something that they might need or whatever, and then you guys just have a few talks, and next thing you know, boom, you realize you got more stuff in common. That could happen. You can
Yeah,
meet anybody anywhere. I
absolutely.
understand that. But if
Right.
it's for the purpose of actually dating, that's crazy. That's why I say go onto a dating site. You're
yeah,
just better off because you're gonna find somebody that's looking for the same thing that you were looking for, or at least they're gonna
Hmm.
right.
say that in their damn profile, and they're gonna be paying the same subscription fee that you paying to get it. It'll say, "Look, I'm looking for a relationship, marriage minded." Whatever. I can tell I've dated online before, but still, it'll say all that stuff. You know. No, I'm
Yeah,
just saying this is long before YouTube. I've done it. Like it'll say all
I
of that
know,
stuff. You got
but
filters. You can make sure ain't nobody under a certain age. You know what I'm saying? They can even see your profile. People that haven't paid for a subscription can't see your profile. You know all of that stuff. But if you dealing with folks on YouTube strictly, like you got to ask yourself, like, why you even share an algorithm with these folks? Like
right.
a
I
lot
ask
of the stuff
myself
that
that
you have
every
in
day.
common with these people will scare you when you really think about that shit.
Absolutely, and
You
say that
know?
again. I say that all the time. I
And
do.
my
I question my mental, like, what do I got going? This is why I'm always the oddball out. Like, I'm always going to be the one, like, with the unpopular opinion. Like, yeah, I don't see what y'all seeing, and y'all always going to ride for foolishness, loyalty to people that you barely know, and who'll turn on you in the beat of a heart. It's weird behavior. The same way that they don't want to go to a dating app is the same way that they could care less about completely remote jobs that Mysterious and myself put out all the time that would take people who are really interested in changing their lives, and they are not interested in that. They're not.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
I'm like,
that's
and
people
that,
would be surprised, you know, if you actually got onto a dating app, like, and just was honest about your profile, post some damn pictures, whatever. You be amazed who ends up hitting up your your DMs on there. And then the stuff that you talk about outside of just gossip, you might realize you actually have some real life stuff in common. Or you might realize that, hey, I've been missing a lot of life on YouTube, like
right.
sitting on YouTube for 15, 20 hours a day. You know, I did
Doing.
the series about do you have a social media addiction, which I got to bring that one back
Hmm.
for a part three.
That was a good
And
one.
one of the things is if you spend more than 4 hours a day on social media, yeah, that's one symptom.
Oh,
mhm.
That's just one. You know, if you get up to check what's going on whatever social media platform before you make yourself breakfast, before you shower, before you brush your teeth, you know, before you actually get your day started, you know, do stuff that normal people do to get their day started, that's another symptom.
mm,
You know, if you put more attention into what other people are doing than you put into what you got going on in your own life,
right.
another symptom. You know, and
Very
I
bad.
was amazed by how many people were just, you know, listen to the stream, left comments on the video, and were like, they admitted it, like, yeah, I guess I got it. Like, I probably have a social media
See,
because a lot of us are guilty of it.
Yeah,
I know I'm definitely over my social media limit for today. 'Cause this live was supposed to be an hour, and now look at me in 2 hours and 46 damn minutes. Okay.
I know. And I told myself I
Well, you
was gonna
started
be
the
on here for
conversation, so it's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
And then it's your platform. I know I catch myself. I'll be having to kind of, you know, in and out. If I'm not actually having a conversation, um which I've stopped doing that as much as I used to, because when I first came on I used to sit, because that was around, like, you know, pandemic time, so I would have
Hmm.
conversations with these people for hours, you know.
Yeah.
But after a while I'm like, that ain't really healthy. um
Right.
and I haven't done a live since we did the purge, you know, last week, because I was like, you know what, let me decompress and kind of,
Right.
you know, stay off of this. So even maybe a couple
Hey,
comments
Wave
in the chat.
Queen.
Most of the time, I force myself to watch these streams on mute. So I might see the chat box running, and I'll say I might drop down and say hi to a couple people, but I really want
Hmm.
to listen to what's going on the panel.
And can I tell you something? I intentionally don't watch certain lives until it's over so that I can watch it on 2.0 speed. Because just get to the bit. I am a wait, sissy. I am a get to the point kind of person. Hey T to the real, how are you? Like you have to get to the point with me. I cannot. And I watch a lot of replays like that. But now
Mhm.
that everybody putting their stuff on members only, and I'm not about to get another 100 memberships, sometimes I have
Wow.
to like struggle through some of these lives, and I don't end up staying. I can't do these long ass lives. I can't.
Yeah, it's something
It's
about I
too
think
much.
it's changed. They're longer. Like there used to be lives where it was like an hour or two or something.
Yeah.
But now they're so much longer. I noticed.
Yeah,
Like I'm in hours on a day, like a work shift. That's the difference.
right.
Cause I'm like, what the hell? Like I done went here with
Well,
my
we
like
said that we said that
4 hours.
in our sector, right? That
What?
Mhm.
live streams kind of messed YouTube up. And it really wasn't even just live streams, really like StreamYard kind of messed it up. It was a time when you needed 1,000 subs just to go live, just to be able to go live.
I did.
Um,
I had to have 1,000.
well, that was for monetization, though, wasn't it?
No, wait, hold on. You know what?
They were talking about. I don't know how it was working over here, but I know over there they was like, yo, it was like, you know what I'm saying, like that was Google Hangout days. Like if you wanted to
Okay.
have some kind of panel going on, um,
Hmm.
they had to get on Google Hangouts. There wasn't no StreamYard or none of that, and you needed 1,000 subs just to go live, and even more than that just to be monetized. So because of that, the only people that were able to kind of grow platforms and channels were actual content creators. People that made videos, uploaded videos, and stuff like that. Um, and you kind of built, you kind of worked the algorithm and built things up from there. But now, since all you need is a damn email address, all you need is an email address.
Hmm.
Anybody can cop a StreamYard and just drop the link. It's now you just got a party line. Like everybody got their own personal party line now. For real, you just
Jesus.
go live and to pop shit, drop the link, whatever. Other people come up, pop shit, and it's a traveling party. And I guess it was. I thought it was good for the pandemic or whatever. But the
Yeah.
question now is, did it do more harm than good?
That's really nice because I had 2 jobs almost the entire pandemic. Like I did, and I think that was the only way I stayed mentally sane. I have to be honest. I worked 6 days a week, and I just was doing stuff. I think I was also dragging people. Is that when I started my platform? I had to drag a weirdo, but I might have been multitasking and doing that at the same time. But just yeah, I
Well,
think
nah,
I started my.
I can remember. I was watching a stream. I remember I was flying from New York, and I was leaving Kennedy Airport, coming back down to Florida, and the plane ride. I listened to like a 3 hour long live stream or something like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was able to listen to a 3 hour long live stream, or it might have been a 6 hour long live stream, but I listened to the first 3 hours of it when I was on the plane, and
Hmm.
then got home, listened to the next damn three, and then caught the damn follow up, and then I was kind of stuck after that. Yeah, I was I was kind of stuck after that.
Well,
And then all types of stuff started coming up in my algorithm. Then somebody dropped a link, and I just clicked it, and then boom, stuck, sucked into the matrix.
okay. Start all over. How did you lose your channel? Better Eats or Eights? Probably. I feel like I've been butchering your name.
Hmm.
You back? Okay.
No, and I know a lot of folks, like a lot of folks that have been around for a while, they're kind of hot
Mhm.
because like YouTube then kind of changed their
Mhm.
criteria and stuff for monetization and growing things now. Even StreamYard will have the simulcast feature. YouTube has the collaboration feature, and you know
Mhm.
it went to anybody could go live, and you need 1,000 subs to be monetized. Now you only need 500 subs to be monetized and whatever. But I even explained to folks that I'm like that. It works like that in every industry. Every industry. I don't care what it is, whether that's
Yeah.
professional sports, whether it's law, medicine, whatever the case may be. Like it's gonna be easier for the people that come after. Like people in the beginning are always gonna make sacrifices for the people that come behind them.
Hmm.
So that's what it is. But so for those people that actually had to upload videos and actually be talented to grow platforms on here, be talented, dedicated, and do it for more than just the sake of money and dopamine. Like that's the only engagement that they had was that comment thread. Like you had to post a video and people had to find it and leave comments.
Oh wow.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
only interaction that you were getting off of your videos. You know,
No.
and when people got together, it was because they had already had platforms. You know, they either already had platforms or there was a platform, or they had already had like conversations and comment threads and stuff like that. And then people were also getting together through Facebook groups and stuff, so they were sharing videos that way.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I mean. It happens like that everywhere. You know, everywhere.
Mhm.
I don't care what in what industry, what yeah, what sector, whatever. It's always going to get a little easier for the folks that come after you. That's why, just like you said, you remember when you
Definitely.
had to have 1,000 subs and X
Mhm.
amount of watch hours to be monetized now, or
It
you remember when
literally
you
took
needed,
me,
500 subs
and
for a community tab.
it took me forever to get monetized because it took me forever to get to my thousand because when I came into the sector, although I came in fighting for my life, I didn't then continue to do that because it wasn't what I was, right? I just did that because, anyway, you're not going to play with me, right? But then I built my content off of conversations about relationships and, other different things. Like, that's kind of how Paradise Island was built. I wasn't willing to, like, run the plays and do the salacious content in order to keep views and to get subscribers. So I just kind of slowly built my platform up. So it took forever. Meanwhile, there are people who will come into this sector and be able to get monetized in like a month or so because they
Yeah, it
come
took
right
me a
in.
year. It took me a
Yeah,
year.
yeah, that was me too, like a little over a year. Honey, because they hit that gavel and come in running. They're off to the races.
But that's the cool thing about the live streams and the sectors and stuff like that. So even though you might not be able to get up to 15, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 subs because the sector usually isn't large enough, for you to get to that. You can still, get to your 500, your 1,000, your 2,000, and you can get the watch
Mhm.
hours too with those long live streams. So that's a
Yeah,
cool thing. People are more so able to
yeah.
kind of lean on each other and
Mhm.
and do it that way
Well,
because it,
they run plays in their sector their, to get in the door faster. It's usually drama. That's how like you get your numbers up on this side. And like I said, I wasn't willing to do that kind of ish. Maybe it is a scandal usually, some kind of scandal of play or some kind of drama that you get your panel monetized over in the Mo3 sector, without a doubt. They come in the door shooting. Okay. So yeah,
I
it's
mean
great.
but that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that
You
is,
can
and it's cool. I
yeah.
mean,
When you in Rome, you do as the Romans
that's
do.
exactly. I agree. I completely agree. I just wasn't in the mood to be the court jester for these people to get my views up. So I just
Cause
had to wait a little
that's why I know,
longer.
like when Jill asked me last week, like, am I
Mhm.
like manosphere or whatever? Yeah, that's the algorithm that I came into because it was a lot of
Right.
stuff that kind of stemmed off of Kevin Samuels,
Mhm.
algorithm and stuff like that. And not only that, I was already subbed to people like Angry Man and Obsidian and stuff like that, but I didn't even know,
Mhm.
I never even caught one of their live streams. Before I
Right.
always caught maybe an uploaded video or something like that. And
Mhm.
when other stuff started coming up in the algorithm, and then I clicked the live button, next thing I know, I'm on multiple people's channels and stuff. And the more I'm talking, people are saying, "Hey, you need to start a channel. You need to start a channel. You know, you got to start a channel." So I decided, hey, I'm gonna do a co-ed channel. Like it's gonna be
Mhm.
co-ed. It's not just gonna be dudes crying about women, but it's not just gonna be, a dude pandering to women neither.
Oh
You know,
Lord.
so I made sure I had a woman co-host. And
Mhm.
it's something that kind of grew from there. You know,
Yeah, that's good.
It grew from there. It just turned into less just like a hole in the wall club spot, at night. So I can't complain. Like I know I was able to do it kind of my way.
Yeah.
I feel bad for folks that have to go along to get along.
It is the I think people are scared, which is, I mean, that's scary in and of itself. A lot of people are not built to be be a solo thinker, like have their own thoughts. A lot of people have to go along with group think thought. Hey, Rachi, you not in none of these scandals, did you, honey? Rachi, don't be in these scandals, okay? But people are really scared to like have their own thoughts. Like I'm over here with my unpopular opinion. A few people drop in and agree, but the truth is, there's a lot of people who agree with what I'm thinking, but they would never want to be in a chat saying that they agree with it because their faves wouldn't like it. I don't give a damn about no faves, okay? I don't care nothing
Well,
about it.
I've also learned this right here. Like, okay, so if you if,
Rachi.
if you really want to, especially like once you've been, because I call these like a lot of people think like, oh, this sector, that sector, this sector, that sector, and it is kind of like that, like a traveling party. But for the most part, YouTube don't really see it like that. When it groups us all together, that's why I think you probably remember when our sub counts, we used to be able to hide our sub counts,
I remember that.
which is actually one of the reasons why my channel grew, was because my sub count was hidden, so people thought that I had more subs than I actually did.
Oh
But when
wow.
they unlocked our sub counts, and now like
Let's go,
you get to
Rachi.
see on every channel who, how many subs everybody has.
Hmm.
It kind of changed things. But all YouTube see us as is black folks that do live streams.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't see nothing like, unless you're hashtagging that, they don't see a Mo3 sector, a black sector, a beef sector, a black
Hmm.
manosphere, an Umar Johnson, a B1 sector, a mommy said they don't see that crap. They only care about what the hell they can sell ad space to. That's
Wait,
all YouTube gives a damn about.
wait. I thought you just said you weren't in the scandal, Rachi. You was out here showing penis pics too. I know I saw your name. So what is wrong with my sector, Lord? Jesus, Lord.
So
What?
and the thing is, if you really want to like change it up, the easiest way to like kind of change up
Hmm.
either because you can't help who watches you or who listens to you, but if you
Hmm.
want to change it up, just start uploading your videos,
Yeah, and I want to ask you about that too, because I really start when I want to start
because the live
doing
streaming
comment.
sectors don't watch uploaded videos.
Wait,
They don't.
wait. So I want to like start doing. Wait, they said actually you shall receive. Rachi, do better, okay? Because some of these women just they do too much, right? You gotta send it to the ones who you vetted. That's
Now I'll
not
be
gonna.
honest with you, bro. You got to be careful about that. Um,
Yeah, you gotta vet these
yeah,
women.
no,
It's
no,
crazy.
just be careful about it. And when I say that, don't send it to too many. I really wouldn't say send it to more than one. Unfortunately, bro, no matter how much they after you didn't send it to one, you got to kind of leave it there so that way when it comes out, you know where it came out from. 'Cause that's where a lot of these people end up
You
fucked
can
up.
pinpoint where your picture came out from.
Because I've gotten some unsolicited stuff sent to me, and then it ends up coming out, and then next thing you know,
You get
I
blamed.
get yeah, no, I get blamed
Meanwhile, these
for it.
hussies have sent their coochies out to half of the universe. So
Yeah, no, I had to tell somebody that one time. I got a
they
DM
they literally have.
saying that, and I'm like, look, I don't know who else you sent that shit to, but I
Child.
suggest you stop sending it to everybody, and that way you'll know who the fuck leaked your
Then they
shit.
then they want to blame the innocent after they've sent their stuff out to look Rachi, and it don't even be good. Okay,
That's what I
that's
was
the
saying. I was like,
thing.
that was some unsolicited shit.
Y'all want to
You
blame
know,
other people, huh? For sending your stuff out.
they gonna go for the easy target.
Yeah, and don't get
And
mad.
then
Be mad at yourself for sending so many of your coochie pictures out. That's what you do.
it came out. Yeah, I know that one had came out in some damn Discord that I ain't even a member on. I'm like, the hell? When I heard about that,
Blame
I was like,
yourself.
I don't know.
blame yourself for being loose. As my grandmother would call you, a common woman.
But
Okay?
that just tell you how messy these folks are. After that crap happened, not
Hmm.
only did they try to blame me for leaking that, some woman that I never talked to, never had any dealings with behind the scenes, and never even got no pics from,
Hmm.
accused me of leaking her shit.
Why they just want to blame you,
I'm
Aunt?
like, I don't even know you. And this chick is going from live stream like he was passing out all of our pictures. I'm like,
Somebody tried to
I don't
make
even
you
know
take.
you.
Somebody tried to make you take the fall for it. Damn.
I'm like, I can count on one hand the amount of panels I even been on with you.
Jesus Christ.
Like I ain't never email you. I ain't never, talk to you on no private phone call. No, I ain't even DM you. Like nothing. What you talking about? Just making stuff up.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Always the victim. You're the victim of your own demise. Like,
Well, this is like the opposite of a court of law. Like when they say innocent till proven guilty. Nah,
guilt,
on here
right?
you guilty till proven guilty.
Yeah, that is really how it goes.
Or
Seriously.
yeah, guilty till proven guilty. That's
Right.
it. Like they say the burden of proof supposed to be on the damn prosecution now, man. The burden of proof is on the accused. They can just
Right.
say some crazy, egregious shit, and it's up to you to debunk it. It's like, bro, how do I, how the hell am
Right.
I supposed to
You
disprove a
can't.
lie?
Can't. You can't.
I
And
mean,
that's
I
why I
get it. I
don't.
probably can disprove a lie if I try hard enough, but why should I bother trying hard enough when I know it's impossible for you to prove the lie?
Let them remain committed to misunderstanding you. I love it, honey. I don't
Well,
want to be, yeah.
that's how like that rumor right there. I was able to get rid of that real quick because I had to hit the damn panel. Like, hold up, look, anywhere where your pictures or whatever came out, I guarantee you, nobody can say they got them from me. Nobody can either hit this panel or come up here and say that they got any of that from me. Wherever it came up, they can't say I'm the source. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Nobody even can even anonymously come up here and say I'm the source.
Want to blame somebody else for your thotty ways. Do better. Okay? Don't blame the world because you wanted to send your coochie out to everybody. Okay?
Well, I mean, yeah, if you send it to 15 people, it's
Right.
like an episode of Maury Povich.
Yeah,
You don't let these
right.
dudes in
Right.
town, you know what I'm saying,
Exactly.
run a damn limbo line train on your ass, and now all of a sudden you accusing everybody of being the damn daddy. Crazy.
I had a woman accuse me of sending out her coochie pic. Then I'm getting called from men saying that they got her picture. Excuse. Listen, I wish y'all would go and preferably jump off the side of the tallest bridge, okay? Because, like, it is crazy to me. Like, when I found that out, I was like, wait a minute. She's been sending her Gucci out to everybody. What?
No,
What is wrong with y'all?
people be slick. Okay, so Brenda, you got to be careful with the tricks, right? These people will say egregious, crazy shit and a lie
Hmm.
because they want you to debunk it. So it's like
Yeah.
they'll have a Google picture or some screenshot off of the hub or something of somebody's shit, and then they'll be like, "Yo, that's you." And the only way you could prove it's not is by showing somebody your shit.
Uh,
That's
you
what they want.
can't,
You
you
can't fall
can't,
for that.
yeah, troll me. I'm from the Mo 3 sector, honey. That's what they do over here is troll. Troll people
I'm
to
telling you
cam
that's
up,
what people
troll
do.
people to
Yeah.
send stuff, to troll you to cam up your home and living quarters and all kinds of stuff. You said I'll send mine all day. Look at this man. Are you a voyeur or
I
something,
had a
Rashi?
dude one time just say some outrageous, crazy shit
Hmm.
about me and some woman that I was like another one I've never talked to, never had no dealings with, none of that stuff. And
Hmm.
I'm like, bro, you lying, bro. None of that happened. He was like, oh, really? Then what happened?
Right. See?
I'm like, oh, I get it now.
Or they want you to show your
Fuck
DMs or
you,
something
bro.
to prove it. They want to see your DMs that you weren't really talking.
That's
So,
what they tried to do to me when they said that picture
hmm
was all around the Discord. I was like, look, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I think I was like, I'm a member in 2 Discords, and they're like they were women's Discords.
uh-huh.
So how you gonna tell me that I done leaked a picture of somebody snatch on a damn Discord? And then they're like, well, what Discords are you part of? Like what?
My God. Oh my
Crazy.
God.
People
This
just,
is
I'm
the
telling you, people
Moultrie
will make
sector
shit up.
about to be the Diddy sector 2.0. I swear to God. Yeah, but I don't
So
know why y'all
no,
like
people
this.
people will make shit up. I've heard a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. All right. It's time for me to get out of here. And I'm gonna actually make dinner like a normal person and
Really.
mind my business for a little while.
That's what normal people do.
Make
That
dinner.
ain't normal around here.
I have to go find which one of these outfits I'm gonna wear to work tomorrow and get my bag packed and
So let me ask you this, because I hear a lot of people saying before you go, people saying, okay,
mhm.
kids off limits. You can't talk about kids. I get that, but you can't you can't like talk shit to somebody that be feeding their kids chicken nuggets every damn night from McDonald's.
We should be able to. We
I'm like,
should
that's not.
because this is a sector of bad parents. So
That's all I be saying. I be like, damn.
because here's my thing, and Rocky, yeah, you might not agree or you probably won't want to get involved, but I'm gonna say this, right? How can you be a good, productive parent if you're online all day? Because I know at certain ages, I wanted my mother's attention, but they probably just sit their kids in front of iPads and TVs and phones and stuff. But like, if you are literally on panels or on live all day, how can you be a good parent? But if you say that, right, they'll say you're talking about their kids, right? That's how they do it in the multi sector. But you can't make me believe that these people are good parents if they're online all day. How is that possible? Like, when do you interact with your children? Like, when do they get physical attention? Um, like, when do you talk to them, ask them about their day, or spend some quality time with them? Y'all don't sit around the table and eat and have dinner together. Like, it is critical, especially in the world that we're living in, when you're sending kids to school and they're not even coming back home because we got shoot. It's just like I don't know. Eh, Child, they could say whatever they want. Sometimes I be wanting to drag some of these people's
Well,
parents in for so many
my son
different
came to
reasons.
live with me
Mm,
after he graduated high school, but even when he was with me through like middle school and some of his high school years, right? Living with me
hmm
24/7. I I could not do no damn YouTube.
How? Right? How?
Like I couldn't even imagine doing that because I was just too busy being a father.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
I don't
Just
even be. I don't
way
even.
too damn busy.
I don't know. I question so many things. Like I
And people are
literally
like, "Oh,
call.
it's not that much work."
Yeah, I
Yes, it is
don't.
because you're busy setting an example for your kids.
Right.
So you get up, in the morning, you cook them breakfast. You get up, you go to a job, you actually work it, then you come home, you do your little spot checks around the house, make sure the house is straight because they gotta make like they gotta make sure the house is straight when you come home, especially if they latchkey kids like mine was. You home before I am, so hey, the house better be straight. Your homework got to be done. All of
Right.
that stuff. Um, and then I gotta cook you dinner and all of that other shit, and make sure that
Weird.
you're not crashing out on these damn video games and all of that other stuff. Like, but
Weird.
you busy setting an example for your kids. So I couldn't imagine being on here
Right.
um
These
10,
people were on
15
live
hours a day.
all Easter, right? And my friends, right? My girl crew, right? The women that I really fuck with in real life are sending me all these cute pictures of their kids dressed in Easter baskets and Easter acorns and all this other kind of stuff, right? And y'all sit online all day. Like y'all didn't like how? Like I just how? But you can't say nothing because you
No,
think somebody in a bad family.
I couldn't imagine it.
Mm-mm.
Now I get it. Like when everybody was kind of like locked in the house. I mean, if you had a job like that or life was kind of like that, where because I know that's how it was with me. I went from 9 to 5 in it to just being home all the time. Like they had
Hmm.
me working from home.
Yeah,
So
but you're still working though, right?
yeah,
You
no,
you
it's
can't.
still working, but
Right.
it's not like it used to be where I could. Okay, when you go from getting up, doing your morning routine, and then going to work, and then coming home at night, and then
Hmm.
back doing it again Monday through Friday. Then you got the weekend at home, and then you go back and you do the same thing again next week.
Hmm.
It's different when you just boom, you wake up and you do your morning routine and you go through your workday at home, and then that
Right.
night you're still at home, and the next day you're at home, and that night you're at home, and then on the
Hmm.
weekends you're at home.
Yeah, I get it.
It for the first like 2 weeks it was cool, and then it's like cabin fever. I started looking
Are you
forward.
talking about during the pandemic or just
Yeah,
remote?
well
Okay.
that was when I switched.
Okay. Yeah, I decorated my apartment during the pandemic, so I was doing all kinds of stuff.
Mm. So I was
I was,
probably yeah, I
yeah,
was probably just more productive as far as getting stuff done when I was leaving the house.
yeah.
Like I don't know, I got cabin fever. I was
No,
looking
I get
forward.
it.
I started to cook a lot less. Um,
When
like
you
because
were home for the
I was looking
pandemic, you
forward to
cooked less?
yeah, I cook less because I was looking forward to leaving the house.
Yeah.
Any
Okay.
excuse I can get to leave the house.
No, I get it. I get
You
it.
know, any excuse, taking the trash out, going to get the damn mail.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
we were the last state to open New York, so it took us
yeah.
a while, like, to really get back out there. And then when it opened, I had a short stint at one job, and then I went back full time remote. So I was still in the house.
I
I
don't. I
didn't
mean,
have
don't
no
get me
problem
wrong.
with it.
I ain't going back to nobody's damn office
Don't blame me. I
ever,
love it. I mean,
ever.
I loved working remote because I made my space inviting, and honey, I had my coffee warmer and my cute little desk and my 800 monitors and my music on my TV. Honey, I didn't care nothing about that. I was
Yeah,
great.
I'm done. I was like, I'll never because once that was over, and they had me come back in there. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gave up a salary to to come home to go back home.
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing like it, but
I was like, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I was like, I couldn't be around them people all day. I
yeah.
think it's mainly because I ain't like them.
You like your coworkers.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah.
And get on my damn nerves.
No. It's
Just
it's time. What is this
yeah.
doing? It's time for me to eat, so I must go
Noisy.
because my huh?
All right. Bye bye,
My
Brenda.
thank you, Anne, for hitting the panel as always. I appreciate it so much. And I am going to go, Lord, make this quick and listen. When I get hungry, it don't be a good thing because I've been wanting the dinner to be cooked in 30 minutes. So now I'm about to figure something out. I think it might be an air fryer night. Listen, thank you to everybody who hit the panel. Auntie Zanella. We had LX hit the panel. Who else came up here, y'all? Oh, Shakim. Listen, Shakim, we need that video, okay, bruh? Anyway, thank you to everybody who came in, hit the panel, came to the chat, to everybody who donated today, unbothered. Mary Charles, thank you, Ann, again for being a member. Big Red Diva for being a member. Danella for being a member. So all of my wonderful supporters. Hold on, let me see who's saying something to me in the chat. I'm not gonna get back to you, honey. Okay. Blessings to you too, better. I appreciate y'all so much. Rachi, thank you for stopping through. It's good to see you. It's been a minute, honey. I know. Let me go answer these messages and see what y'all talking about and cook my dinner. Listen, 3 hours and 17 minutes on the clock. Thank you for visiting Paradise Island, where anything can happen. And it does. Later.
welcome to the island. Welcome to the island, please be polite. I know you heard about it, like, share, subscribe. Real adult conversations, always a vibe. Please don't make a fool, bring the wheel, get you right. Baby, welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Baby, welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Baby, welcome to the island. Please be polite. I know you heard about it. Like, share, subscribe. Real adult conversations, always a vibe. Please don't make a fool, bring the wheel, get you right. Baby, welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Baby, welcome to the island. Welcome to the island.